remember, Phil, did DC ever have any of those multiple different freaking universes like what Marvel does? Like Crisis on Infinite Earth and stuff like that? Was there any parallels with DC?
There's always...
They both have massive multiverses. They both reset them multiple times.
Yeah.
Can we just stick with like one universe?
No, because they got...
But then how do you know what Superman would do if he was Russian?
Why does it freaking
There
matter?
is that, isn't there?
Why does it freaking matter?
I did just run across
The
that.
only two universes you need is the good universe with the Justice League and the evil universe with the Injustice League.
But what if you want to tell a story about somebody who explodes the entire universe?
Because if you... It's called Apocalypse, and it's called Darkseid.
But you only get to do it once with them. If you have a multiverse, you get to do it as many times as you want. And you can do it with randos.
I said it. I am better looking Callahan. I am here for the duration because uglier looking Callahan's got.
He's kind of ugly right now.
He's kind of ugly right now.
Literally kind of ugly.
More so than normal.
He does look a little bit like he got into a fight with a beehive and lost.
That. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Tribbles is starting on it already. Shame when you need him.
Probably at work, being glad that he's not listening to puns.
Probably.
But he loves them so much.
I like to lie to.
And it was funny because for a man who hates puns so much, in the freaking Sunday games run through of my Call of Cthulhu campaign, Shane took an almost sadistic pleasure in popping out the Appalachian puns and sayings and just making Eric just.
So
Sometimes Eric looked like he was about to burst a blood vessel, and I'm just sitting there going,
there's a reason.
I'm not a part of this.
Tribbles
Spent years of Shane's campaign tormenting Shane.
So it was petty payback.
It was in fact petty payback.
Splendid. That is the best type of payback.
Yeah,
No.
Callahan did something.
Yeah,
Callahan did something. We don't know what he
We don't know what he did.
Did something.
he's gonna get eye steroids.
He's probably going to get eye steroids and eye antibiotics.
Yep.
Well, they might give him that. Well,
No, they're
oral
gonna give
steroids
him
are
that
right.
one steroid antibiotic combo that you have to wean yourself off of for like a week, otherwise your eye gets really fucking angry.
Yeah. Probably won't be prednisolone, but it'll probably be something in that family.
Oh.
Okay, I think I have a general grasp of how it works.
Look, I think everybody.
I'm not going into this the same
I
thing.
didn't have time to review it today. I was visiting my parents.
I got a little bit of time.
In
I
fairness, I posted it late.
yeah, I come home and got sprayed. Hey, you want to join in a game tonight? I'm like,
Actually, we'll leave it
where's
backed up
Callahan?
so people can actually see.
And they're like, Callahan is going to see an eye specialist. I'm like, wait, why? And they show me a picture. I'm like, oh, God. Yeah,
he sent us a
sure.
picture
Do you like
and
that
we're
one in-
Go do the thing.
Admin.
Yeah,
Like that's an excusable reason not to be here. Go. Get
Also-
that fixed.
Stream caught me with one of my new Metallica shirts that I got at the concert.
Sweet.
yeah.
Yes, and on the back it's got the lyrics from their Lux Eterna's Full Speed or Nothing.
Nice.
I wore my other
He'll
one
be
yesterday.
just fine. They're gonna buff that eyeball up and
Yeah. Buff it up, give it a little spit shine, it'll be fine.
Yeah, just pop it out, some isopropyl alcohol in there, shine it up, shove it back in, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know what's really fun? Going into an optometrist's office, going, I scratched my eye, it's right here, and pointing at it, and they're like, yeah, let's get you drops. Because like naked eye, I'm like, it's right here along this section. And they're like,
Get you some drops for that.
yeah, we're gonna get you drops because you did scratch your eye again. Okay, good luck with that. I'm like,
Yeah, I recommend against doing that.
I
Right.
have thankfully never experienced that, and I hope to never do so.
oh, it's painful.
I believe to God I never experienced that either.
It's from doing puts at Target,
Oh,
putting
Jesus.
stuff in the wire racking. You have to look up, and you got a pallet above you. And
No, that'll fucking do it.
Nope.
so just getting
No,
stuff.
thank you.
I eventually told them I don't want to do puts because this is the third or fourth time I've scratched my eye doing this job. I don't want to do it anymore.
Didn't they offer any safety glasses or safety goggles there for
I was
that?
already wearing glasses.
Yeah, that's the point where you get yourself some nice old fucking ski goggles.
I have
Yeah, like the ones they make you wear in
like
the lab
actual
in high school.
OSHA.
They're like
Yeah,
that big.
the chemistry goggles.
Yeah, chemistry goggles. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. I can no brain today. I has the dumb.
Look,
I feel better about my chances at this game.
You should.
I don't know that anybody except Phil has a firm grasp on how it works. I think we're going to spend most of the first game losing to Phil.
Probably.
It's been
And
a while
then-
since Phil shit-stomped us.
Has it been? I feel like he had a pretty good shit stomp.
No.
We played
I can,
Get Bit last week.
I can
Oh.
safely say that it has been a while since I've been shit stomped by Phil.
Yes. I've had
Since
I've had
last time I was on the
Welder's
stream.
Flash. Yeah. Welder's Flash is in its own category.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I can still safely say there have been 2 times where I have beat Phil at his own freaking game. I kicked his teeth in when we first played God's Forge, and I kicked his
That's
teeth
his
in
game.
when we were playing Mountain Goats.
That's
That's
Callahan's.
Callahan's game.
Doesn't matter. Still board games, I still kicked his teeth in. We're counting them.
Feel joy, you bastard.
No, they were 2 of the few times I've won at this
Phil and
table.
I are united on
taking
the. He's not even technically correct.
I mean, he is prettier,
He did-
prettier Callahan. We do have to kick him in the face until he's just as ugly as regular Callahan.
Mm.
This is my first time on the new set. Okay, cut me some slack.
I'm sure it's fine.
This is really
he
weird
did
sitting across
stomp
from you guys.
me
It's
in,
way better, though.
It is way better.
you did get me really good in God's Forge, and
I just got lucky with that one card that just kept smacking you while I
Being a
attacked
girl,
3
Callahan.
seconds
Yeah.
to announce that my eye is infected. Total doctor visit in and out time was 6 minutes, including check.
Walks in, a doc's just like, oh,
here's your drop prescription.
here's a prescription for some drops. Here's
Well,
a
I'm glad
prescription
it's
from
only an
steroids.
infection and
Leave.
not scratching.
That. Yes.
My
very much
dog,
so.
my eye's infected. Yeah, I'd say so. Here,
I'm
take
gonna need you to lay off the pink eye.
Yeah, you need to lay out the pink eye. It's not fun. Hell, the last time I had that was when I was a kid, and I can still remember how unfun that was.
Cut me some slack doing this routine texture.
Oh, that's valid. Slack has been cut if that hasn't been redeemed yet, which
Yes.
it has not.
In all fairness, it is usually targeted at least partially at Callahan immediately, so I can
Ooh,
understand
the
that.
Kronos.
Hey, Kronos,
Hey.
welcome in.
No.
No drops,
Hello.
straight to pills. Oh,
No drop
Okay.
straight to pit. I can't tell if that's
Really?
better or worse.
I'm gonna guess.
probably better.
I was
I'm
gonna say,
gonna-
yeah, if it wasn't
feels
the point
better,
where
'cause otherwise they'd be doing direct stuff to it. This is more tangential, which sounds better.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
guess he got a amoxicillin then,
probably.
Seems
Probably.
likely.
because that's
Someone
usually
who
the.
just got done with the amoxicillin train. Yep.
Fun fact: that little the Z pack where you have the 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that does not work on me. I need amoxicillin because that's all I took as a kid. And they're like, last time I had it, it's like, well, sometimes your body builds up immunity. I'm like, look, doc, I've been living in my body for the last 32 freaking years. Give me a freaking prescription for amoxicillin so I can go home and take care of my ear. Otherwise, I will see you again in 2 days. Even worse. And ticked off.
Challenger approaches that one has an X in the name.
Cephalaxin, I think I've had that.
Roll me 2d4. I don't have.
Roll
you
me
pro-
2D.
Well,
D4's different.
behind you, under the magic
Oh.
thing, we have our set of metal dice from Skull Splitter.
I was just gonna
How about
borrow
that?
uglier Callahan
Oh,
okay.
dice.
There you go.
Oh, wait. Is this the extra sharps?
Oh, the
No.
fancy one.
No.
No, they're just
They-
metal.
The metal ones, they can't do the extra sharp because that would literally puncture somebody's.
Yeah, I
foot
thought
by
I
sticking
have gotten
Right, you
live
got
to
a
your
3?
game deaths.
I got a 2.
3 and a 2.
Yeah, 3 and a 2. I'm blaming Callahan's dice on me rolling a 2 and lower than Phil.
I'm sure.
Actually, I take it back. I'm blaming I'm blaming Phil's dice for rolling higher than me because it's Phil.
I am
Well-
doing pretty good. My eyes are still extremely dilated, I think. I can't tell. Are they pretty good
They
still?
look
Or
Yeah, you still kind of look like Puss in Boots.
And,
So Filler can give to Nathan.
oh, I'll do it. No blood has been shed yet.
I
so-
appreciate that because my left shoulder's acting up again. I'm probably going to be fighting this for the rest of my life.
It's all right. If you didn't want to do like push-ups or something, you could just go for 15 jogs around the block. I'm sure that'd be great.
Oh,
I'd have a better chance of finishing that than I would any push-ups.
I mean, you can do
That
squats.
is unfortunate.
I have to watch how I do squats because of my
Still
lower
sick
back.
and stressed and
I
tired.
got told that by my chiropractor after they did another set of X-rays on my lower spine when I was having all those freaking problems earlier this year that took 4 months to finally get over.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, he's like, hey,
He truly is another Callahan. He is exactly as broken as the other one.
15 years is junior, like 10 or 15 years as junior. It sucks. We got sold a false bill of goods when we were younger. Oh yeah, man, we want to be older so we can actually go out and do things. Like, no, you don't want to be older. All those old fogies just like, yeah, just wait, you'll see. They were right.
So
Being old sucks.
the one thing I think actually screwed up my shoulders was college football. We were doing spill drill.
I wish it would have been college football. It screwed my mind.
Spill drill.
Now I'm bamboozled. Oh, they
We had a line over here, and then one guy over here acted like a pulling guard. So
Yeah.
I would have to come over here and hit the guy. And their job was to kick me out. So they were in the hole they were trying to create.
Yeah.
So we were hitting right shoulder to right shoulder.
Doing that repeatedly, I'm guessing.
And about halfway through the drill, the coach looked at me and went, "Phil, how you doing? How's your shoulder?" I'm like, "I can handle anything these guys can dish out."
Wrong thing to say.
That was a choice.
Now, mind you, I'm playing D-line at 200 pounds, maybe, at that point. All the
I want to be young and invincible.
all the other D-linemen are 240 to 260.
I was going to guess it's like you were the midget on
You're the
that.
little baby. Yeah.
He was the wee little babby man.
I wasn't necessarily shorter than everybody. I was just
You were
stupid
massing
light.
less. Yeah.
Um,
Which means you get pushed around more.
and the coach, who was 6'6", 300 pounds, thin down of fucking muscle, looked at me, looked at the rest of the D linemen, and went, "You heard him, guys." And from that point on, the rest of that drill was basically live.
Yeah.
Now,
His younger mouth started writing checks that his older body was going to have to start cashing.
I shit you not, I couldn't say anything because I wasn't going to admit it. But when we finished that drill, my right shoulder was numb.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, no. It's real bad.
Well, hell, compared to his, mine's a lot more tame.
But
Mine was just working the back line at Nordstrom, constantly lifting heavy stuff with this arm,
Oh.
this repeatedly.
so mine only bothers me. Like, I can't like lay on it at night. That's the only time it bothers me. But like that, I know that up my shoulder.
Yeah.
I have full range of motion, full strength, full everything.
But there's times where it's just like, oh my God, please stop hurting.
Just when I lay on it at night, it just like will like, hey, no,
How
roll.
you doing?
You need to roll off of me now. And it's more of like, it's not full pain. It's just like super stiff where you're just like, oh God.
Yeah, no, mine's pain in
Yeah.
the rotator.
Oh yeah, none of that's broke. Like rotator cuffs, joints, those are all good. Except for the knees, which we have verified proof that my knees are fucked, as I did a squat and caught it on bike from about 10 foot away.
It was about 10 or 12 feet away because I think I remember that incident.
Yeah, that was
That
impressive.
was that. Impressive is a word.
It was.
Not a
It
good
was
sign.
not. It was not for the right reasons.
It's not
but-
impressive for the right reasons.
But it was impressive.
It was.
We had
It's not impressive for the right reasons.
it was a good time. The knees is just a decade plus of playing football, either organized or unorganized football.
I'm lucky I don't have problems with my knees. It's just my
So-
hips and probably my ankles messed up because I stretched one time here up on my toes and my ankles cracked and popped and all of them turned and looked at me. PJ, are you all right? I'm like, yeah. Why? What's wrong? It's just like, I'm pretty positive your ankles are not supposed to do that. I'm like, they've always done that. Yeah, I literally just looked down at them. They've always done that.
I mean, mine snap, crackle, and pop too.
The worst one in football for me. I'll share this story because it was a JV game at Montezuma,
God.
Yeah, they do.
and we were on defense. A kid dove at the running back.
Why would you? That is a decision.
He got
No, it's
around the waist, but he swung, and his legs swung around and caught me on the inside of the knee. Oh, so I did what was smart, and when I felt my ankle, I felt the ball of my ankle on the outside touch the ground, and so I just fell over.
Yeah.
That was a
choice.
smart reaction.
And I stood back up and went, put weight on my ankle. Seemed just fine. Kind of moved around a minute. No, I'm fine. Kept going. Nothing wrong with my knee. Nothing wrong with my ankle.
I feel like this is that moment where you put the animated GIF of Mario tucked down in that tight little thing, and there's that giant bullet just goes sailing over his head. That was Phil. Oh my God, that
Roll
could have
for
been.
luck. Natural 20.
Yes. That I will admit I had some. I also
Dodged a bullet, Jesus.
I had football was one of my worst concussions that I know of. Actually, probably number 2.
I never had one concussion. That was definitely 1 out of 10. Cannot recommend.
I didn't necessarily know I had a concussion.
Those are oftentimes worse.
Mm-hmm. And brain damage. And brain damage.
Look, I was trying to be nice.
Yeah,
He's
the brain
gonna,
damage.
he's gonna kick my teeth in. Just so you know.
That's why I'm being mean now.
The part of
You're being mean to him. He's gonna kick my teeth in.
Yeah. It'll be funny.
so
Build up. Get a million beers.
Who's
It'll be
this?
Great.
on the
Goes viral.
kickoff,
Everybody
I did what
Just
you're not.
assholes.
I was the front line on kickoff. I did what you're not supposed to do on an onside. The ball did the perfect bounce right in front of me, so it landed about a yard or 2 right in front at my feet, and then went straight up.
Yep.
I caught the ball.
You made a
You're a
horrible
dumb-dumb.
decision.
How'd that go in the next quarter second?
I don't know.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. How'd that go next for a second? I don't know.
So
At that moment, he knew.
He fucked up.
all I know is I went up and I caught the ball. I did catch the ball.
Did you keep a hold of it when you hit the ground?
I did. Oh, I didn't.
That's impressive.
I didn't hit the ground first.
Got kneecapped.
I would.
Midair, it sounds like.
Oh.
I was high enough. They took out my knees.
Did you at least land on somebody to soften the fall?
I went helmet to helmet with somebody.
Oh, that's so much
Oh,
worse.
that is so, no wonder he didn't know that he had a freaking concussion.
And then I bounced off of that
And then onto the ground.
onto the October, like it was the second to last game of the season. October, whatever,
Frozen freaking field.
that's been packed down all season.
Why would you do something like that? You never catch an onside kick.
I got it.
At what cost?
That remains to be determined.
That.
Also, according to him, nothing.
Only a mild disappearance.
Can't remember.
So,
Yes, that's why I said according to him, nothing.
so just so you're aware, that's conjecture. The onside happened fast enough they couldn't. They didn't start the camera, so I have no idea of what actually
You
happened.
have no actual physical evidence of your dumbassery.
Yeah, all we have is the pile at the end of me standing up with the football.
Thus, he got the football.
Yeah,
I
Congratulations,
still
Charlie
don't feel like that was. I still don't feel like that was a good trade.
Was
to,
not.
to let you know how bad of a concussion it was, they had we were getting. I was second team on offense my junior year.
They have to cart you off the field later.
They would call offense go in, and in my brain I was like, yes, I'm on offense. Offense is going out there. I should be going out on the field. Wait a minute, that's me.
Now, if you'll remember, discerning listeners will remember that Phil plays defense.
No, I played all 3 ways. I played defense, offense, and special teams.
I believe you on that last one.
Yeah, we had really small football teams, so you were
Yeah.
oftentimes people would be pulling at minimum double duty.
My
It's
senior,
usually offense and special and defense and special. It wasn't offense, defense, and special.
My senior year, the only time I came to the sideline was when scores or quarter was exchanged. And they threw water bottles at most of the seat starters because we were all playing basic. I think like
You're paying
nine.
nonstop the entire game except for timeouts.
I think like 8 or 9 of us started all 3 ways.
Jesus.
My senior year. By the end of my season, the end of the season, I was a fucking beast.
I should hope so. At that point, you should have been able to run a fucking
But
5-minute
on offense, just to make this even funnier, I was center. I was responsible for snapping the ball on time. With a major concussion, we did not go off sides.
Did you get the snaps off in time?
Yes, I did.
How did you find out you had a concussion?
I
That's
pieced
gonna
it
be my
together
next
later in life.
So
Okay, Shane.
nobody.
There was no
had a
drunk
basic
feeling.
concussion.
There was no like headache later. There was no not quite
No, I
not
went, after the game, I was
woozy feeling.
tired as fuck and went home and went to sleep and woke up the next day fine and dandy.
Yes, the worst thing you can do after a concussion. That.
Hell, Mike.
And nobody thought that you getting your shit smashed in was cause to do a basic concussion.
This was
You're in high school?
2000. The year
They
2000.
understood what a concussion
I was
was.
gonna say.
They did, but they weren't on the lookout for it at that point as much as what they are now.
If a motherfucker smashes his head into another motherfucker's head, you check him for concussion.
You
Yeah, but
You do
in 2000,
In 2000, they did not necessarily do that.
Okay, so still running on 1980s, live or die on your own. Got it.
Basically. And if he didn't show any of the classic signs like wooziness or slurring of speech like he had been drinking, they're probably
they
not
do
going
that.
I was
to
gonna say,
figure out.
through much of Iowa, live or die rules were good through the mid 2000s.
Yeah,
I-
I was 6. In
My good sir,
2000,
they were
so
good
I'm
through
not
the late
exactly up on
2000s.
that
And
general
almost into
either.
2010s. That was when we started to be like, maybe we should keep an eye on this. Or maybe we should start putting an eye on this.
Maybe head injuries are a problem.
Look, there's a reason why Iowans have been banned at certain bars in different countries.
Yeah, because we're fucked.
That is a good reason, yes, not the actual reason, but one of the good reasons.
So I've been watching like highlight videos, like football and tackling, when they talk like, "Oh, this is a huge hit," and I'm like,
That's not that big of a hit.
"No." Some of the ones where they hit, I'm like, "No, that's an illegal tackle. That's not how you tackle."
Then there are other ones where it's just like, yeah, no,
No.
we're not throwing a flag on that.
They're like basically bracing an arm, a shoulder pad in their helmet, and they're hitting shoulder pad helmet area of the other guy. I'm like, that's why you're running into concussions.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's not tackling form.
We were always taught you go for the waist, you hit and wrap them up. You don't just hit and try and push them out or push them over. No, you hit, wrap them up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the kids are.
impact itself is not the point.
Yeah.
It's
That's the problem.
stopping the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Kids are. They're being taught that you go for that big impact hit,
Because they're watching too much pro football.
and even I
Oh,
mean,
And now even at the collegiate and even at the
That's what gets
collegiate level.
replayed in all of the replays because it looks fucking spectacular.
Looks great.
It's
Not
like
really
a fun
effective.
fucking movie.
the one really damn good shot I got, I didn't even hurt the kid.
Are we about to go live?
We are
Been
live.
Oh.
I hit.
Tell me this stuff.
No.
I hit right shoulder pad to right shoulder pad, and then I caught his left shoulder pad in my hand, and I flipped him. So
Yes, the clothesline maneuver. Classic.
So when they were from our sideline, it looked like everybody could, depending on where you were, it either looked like I choke slammed or clotheslined the kid.
Yes.
But I did neither. I just got a really good shot, and it made a beautiful sound because I hit shoulder pad to shoulder pad,
Yeah.
and that was my favorite hit.
how are we doing the first player marker again? Are we going by the suggestion of who was the last person to see a cow in person? You might actually have me beat on this simply because of where you live.
I think he wins because he drove
Oh,
through.
right. You got to drive past a lot of farmland.
That was fields the whole way.
No cows.
There's
on
no
30?
pasture anywhere on 30.
I'm sure there were pastures. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't see
know
a
any
cow?
of them.
You mean to tell me I might be the last person to
No.
have seen a cow
Oh, when did you see a cow?
last week? I think.
Oh no, I saw one this morning. I was gonna suggest I start anyways because it'll be an easier first round. Okay, let's go ahead and.
Well, we don't want to. Yeah, because we got to have our secret planets go in front.
Yeah, well, we'll just put these in the middle, so we each have a space for our cards.
Yeah, I'm good
So
with
if
that.
you and Braden slide together,
You're gonna have to slide yours over to the right side.
well, he's covering it.
What do you mean he's covering it?
See?
Oh,
We're good.
never mind.
Yeah, I was busy fixing things up so they were a little easier to see.
That's how it's been going. Yes. Yep.
Did not feel good.
I
stretched the wrong way.
we were setting this up before we did pre-show.
Hmm.
But yeah, that wasn't even my worst concussion.
Why? Why does that not surprise me?
Look, I got to once. How do I say this? I had somebody willing to let me be as dumb as I wanted to be, and I took it.
I see.
Do you want to know more? I'll tell more.
No,
I'm pretty sure I told this story
I
before.
prefer to get started on the cows.
Okay.
It has been a hot minute.
Yes.
Everybody gets 5. I can count.
Like circles to the left. I'm gonna be the last person to go.
Indeed.
Should I explain card? We did the pin the rules, correct?
Yes, the rules are pinned in the chat.
Splendid.
Courtesy
So-
of Trips.
Now you are going to pick one card and you're going to place it face down. So whatever that number is, you can choose to abduct up to that many on a turn.
Having to try to remember my strategery that got off railed by his concussion story.
Strategery. Never heard of it.
Yeah. I
Honestly, amazed I haven't had more concussions. Kind of same. You always just know that cows are delicious. They do.
So delicious. They're also the cutest barn unit.
okay, so it's my
That
turn.
is an
Oh,
argument that will be shown on the.
Everybody-
It is.
gets to take one of your 2 cows and put it on the 10. You start with 10 points.
Okay.
The game ends when somebody reaches 120.
Go on it.
At the
you put your cow on his head?
He knows why.
on just so everybody's aware. Oh, I'm sorry. This deck runs out, or another player reaches 120 points.
Okay.
At the end of the game, each invaded planet is worth an additional 5 points. So any face-up planet you have in front of you is worth 5 points. In the cards between what you have in your hand and what you have, your secret planet out here, if you have 3 or more small planets, which is 8, 9, 10, it's differentiated by white cows are
Small,
Small
and purple
and the-
cows are
are
the big
large.
planet.
and 3 or more of those gets you 15 extra points, and then 4 or 5 if you're going for a straight of like 8, 9, 10, 11 at the end of the game gets you 20 points at the end of the game.
So yeah, little planets are important and straights are.
To have in your hand.
In your
Or-
hand
or
or
invaded.
invaded. It's
No.
it's either or.
No,
No,
it's in your
it's
hand or
your
with
secret
these
planet.
people. So
Oh.
these 5,
The invaded planets get you 5 each.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
they're
They're a flat rate versus what you have in your hand can get you big points.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're trying to assemble a straight or small planets or both in your hand and or your secret card.
Yep.
Gotcha. That's why the draw action matters. All right.
Is the straight 4 cards or is it all 5?
4.
4.
4 minimum.
So hosed.
Otherwise, let's get started with this. I
will get some music going. Use that.
I am going to go here. I'm going to abduct 4.
Okay.
So I will get.
He gets 4 cows
I get 4 cows, and that is my turn.
because he doesn't have any face-up points.
I don't have any face-up plans.
It would be
in front.
his number declared plus the number of invaded face-up persons.
Well, you know what?
Look at me. I'm already
I'm
freaking
also
pulling
going
down.
to abduct, and I'm going to abduct 6.
I'm going to abduct 8. I'm brave.
Would I abduct and PJ? Complete the cycle
Which
here.
one's the abduct? This one?
I agree.
Alien. Your other cow markers in case you hit 50, 100, or.
Okay.
I'm gonna abduct 14.
You're a great boy.
You're up, Phil.
I use Booster Cow up a little bit, so it's on 14.
Well, he'll be on 20.
14 and 10 is 24. At least it was when
We
I went to,
start-
at least when I went to HLB it was.
Never mind.
Math has
Math-
changed a lot.
Math has changed. Math has changed a lot.
That hasn't changed at all. It just never made sense in the first place. Fucking triangles.
Those are hexagons.
Knew it.
I mean, a hexagon is
He's
really-
technically not wrong, and that really freaking annoys me.
It is so much. It brings me joy.
I'm going to invade PJ. Is that number 15?
No.
He has 2 more invasion attempts. He can only attempt to invade PJ one more time.
Correct.
And he has to be somewhat crafty because if he picks out too many of the numbers, it'll be easy pickings for bait.
Yes.
Correct.
14.
Congratulations, you win it.
Wins a planet.
And
Alright, so now you are responsible for.
to put another one out, face down.
He doesn't draw, right?
He
just
doesn't
puts
draw.
one.
Puts one down. And Brayden,
Yeah, huh?
$11.
No, sir.
That is my turn.
It's bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off.
Oh, you do lose 5 cows.
He would have lost cows if he had failed to invade it.
I'm still.
You're still doing fine.
That's it for you, isn't it?
Yep,
You did
that
your
is
3
my turn.
invasions.
Just making sure
You're up, Nate.
Make sure we're playing the rules correctly.
Yep, indeed. As this is
Alright.
first gameplay for
Yeah.
all of us.
Oh, I thought you had played this already.
I had not.
He's just read the rules thoroughly. Plus, it's a board game, and it's Phil.
I learn rules very fast.
And it deals with cards.
That's his strong
Yeah, I was
suit.
gonna say cards are my job.
Engine builders.
No, cards in general.
Cards in general fall to Brayden pretty well.
We need to get you to Vegas.
I tend to push my luck too much.
I'm gonna stick with abduction.
You have to pick a different
I
one.
see.
Yep, you're forced to pick a different one.
Okay, I was just looking.
So you can invade or you can explore.
Yeah. You've seen the invade action. Explore basically lets you draw.
Draw.
Draw
card.
a card. If you want to +1, if you want to gain 3 cows, you may replace your secret card.
So you don't draw another card if you lose one?
Nope.
So eventually you can wind up with nothing in your hand,
Yes.
And you need to take the draw action again.
And you can take draw action and pick up cards.
but you can only draw one.
Right, but
But if you're not in the lead, you get 2.
I'll figure it out as we go.
yeah,
So
and it's important to do that because if you run out of cards, then you aren't able to abduct because you won't have a secret plan.
I am going to draw.
Alright, you're not in the lead, so you're taking 2.
Yep.
So
And his
AJ
hand plus his secret card has to equal 5
yes.
or less cards.
So you'll have to discard 1, and that gets discarded.
I will have to discard 2.
Does that get dumped onto the bottom or into a discard pile?
I drew 2 because I'm on 6.
Yeah.
No, it goes face
goes
up,
face up into the discard pile.
so everybody can see
Yes,
the numbers, because this is a card counting game.
very much so.
So
I am not going to come in first.
It's okay, I don't have the totals.
Look, man,
I
I
do.
can
Oh, yeah,
no
they're on
brain.
the
I
cards,
can
so-
no brain today. I has the done.
Yeah, sorry.
The stars are how many copies, like the stars on the bottom, or how many copies of each number there are.
Splendid.
So yeah, that will help.
I forgot about that little detail.
Yeah, the concussions, I know I've had at least 2 major ones,
I've only ever had one.
and I don't know how many minors.
Would you count a major concussion as one that actually makes you feel like you're drunk and slur your speech?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then I've had
Didn't
one.
call it a pair of beats.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Eights are in the deck.
okay.
3.
You're a poop.
Yes, I am.
You're such a poop.
Have fun.
Okay.
Huh.
Sorry about that, man. I had that twitch.
You're up, Chuck.
And
You're up,
where
Chuckles.
are you at for points there, Phil?
I'm at 14.
Right, you were a Jimkin. That's right.
Oh, sorry. Exploring also gives me
3
3
cows. Yep. So you're going up to 19.
Hey, look, we're tied for first.
Yay!
I've only had the
Sorry,
one
sorry,
confirmed.
yeah.
I have actually never had one confirmed.
I had the one concussion that was major, and it was confirmed. It was not major enough that the doctor told me I had to stay up, but it was bad enough that my girlfriend at the time had to pick me up from work because I was not allowed to drive.
The middle one's invade, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just taking an invade action because I'm for new ones right now.
Fancy.
I don't have a freaking choice because I'm already down one card.
Invade.
Yeah.
Secret plan of an 8.
No.
Is it 9?
No.
Hey Phil, is yours an 11?
I gotta check.
I'll let you check.
It is an 11.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Well, that's neat! I'm the greatest!
So,
So
good.
I lose 5.
Braden.
The only reason I guessed 11 was because he threw 11
Sprained.
So
How does that logic even?
I assumed it was a towel. Turns out it was.
Well, we know what I'm doing. I'm going exploring, and I'm. How does this work if you got 2 people tied for the lead?
No, I've only had one.
You are in the
confirmed.
lead, so you would not get an extra card because you are.
That does kind of surprise me, particularly given your rough and tumble.
Now, if
Yeah.
you want, you can replace this card, which you would then give it to another player.
Oh, I'm aware. That was stupid. Like I said, I have a strategy. It's not as clever. It's not so clever I could pin a tail on and call it a fox, but I have a strategic.
Oh, okay.
And my strategy
I get
was
3
just to throw
power.
numbers at Phil and see if it worked, and it
So
did.
I get 3 moves, which puts me up to 22. You're up, Phil.
And you don't get anything for successfully invading the planet, you just don't lose. That's correct.
Oh no! If you don't successfully invade, you lose 5.
I
You
know.
lose 3, or you lose 3.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Drink your milk, kids. Yep.
I will abduct 8. Plus 1 is 9.
Yeah, abduction's good.
A little better.
Yeah,
The more that you start capturing, the more abduction is better.
I know.
I think I will also abduct 8.
Surprisingly, I have never twisted an ankle, sprained an ankle, any of that stuff.
That is weird.
And with all the weightlifting and stuff like that, I've done.
had plenty of twists and sprains and stuff.
8, which will be 9s. That's
I have at one point in my life jammed all of these fingers though. No, Chad, I am not going to work on getting my pinkies jammed. I want to leave those perfectly fine.
yeah, how else would we make promises?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm going to abduct again, and I'm going to pull 14.
Not like that.
36.
You're up, Phil.
Feels terrible.
The only bone I've broken was the middle toe on my right foot. Dropped a 60-pound barbell on that foot and it chipped a small sliver of bone off.
Ah! Oh, 50 pounder?
Lord, man.
That sounds terrible.
Oh, that sounds so painful.
I'm going to invade. Is yours an 8? Yes.
No. Nice try.
9.
No. Tough. I think I'm gonna throw the same tell after you handed me a free planet. That you're some kind of crazy man.
Yes.
13.
No.
So you wind up losing 3s? Failed to pull any?
Yes.
Okay.
Invading. Hey, PJ, is it a 14?
No.
Okay. Is it a 16?
Ah.
Why, thank you, sir. Hey, Brandon, you got an 11 over there?
Nope.
Spectacular.
Alright. That's fun. So I'm going invading.
Wonderful.
Oh. Hey, do you have a 12?
No.
You have 10?
No.
Alright. Hey Phil, do you have an 11?
Nope.
Okay. Take my 3 lost counts then.
Takes a lot of energy to invade.
Got 8.
That's a lot of money.
Holy cows. 3 cows, that's a lot.
Look, that's look.
I love the artwork on this game too.
Yes,
It
that's
is.
so good.
This cow is standing on top of 2 other cows and it's screaming in its lungs into the void of space.
Damn.
Without show, you are right. The artwork on that is really good.
Oh yeah. No.
It's a cow totem pole, and the cow on the top is literally just screaming into the void of space.
It's so good.
I approve all of this.
Instead of the screaming trees, we have the screaming cattle.
PJs.
Ooh, finally leave this. Oh, goody.
I
And the trees.
going to take 8, which gives me another 9. 1, 4.
Jesus, that's
That hurts.
I mean, he's been.
I don't even want death sight. I'm sorry about that. That just
Sorry about what?
sucks.
Twisting and spraining unless I do that daily.
That does not sound like a good time.
That sounds like horrible. I sprained my wrist before. Fortunately, I've never sprained my ankles.
I'm gonna take 13. Oh, +1 for your shipping date anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to take 8.
take 11.
Oh, that's exciting. Both of those. I mean, heat stroke is its own type of injury, and I mean, who hasn't had?
Some form of heat stroke at some point.
Yeah,
Well,
That's not a fun thing to do.
I may
during
have
the sun.
done that right before Gen Con.
I recommend against it.
Take out.
Yeah.
You're up, Phil.
How many did you abduct?
11.
11.
I think that's a good number.
I look. I'm sitting on 39, and I'm like, that's bugging the shit out of me. I want an even number.
Just because I'm now curious, Brayden,
Mm-hmm.
is it a 10?
Sure.
Is it a 16?
It's not. Go away.
Fair.
It does not go away.
Look, Phil has been over here every round. I need him to fuck off.
You really have been, yes.
Look, I don't have a cow in this race.
You could. It looks like you have 50 of them.
So many cows. Stop having so many cows.
No. I'm the son of a farmer. What do you want me?
Eat your damn cows.
15.
Go fish. Or would it be more go moo?
Move on out.
Yeah, move on out. Move along, Phil.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an injury that leads also, like concussions, to the brain damage.
Yeah, that's. What's the one that's worse than heat stroke?
No, heat stroke's the bad one.
No, heat stroke.
You have
heat,
heat
heat
exhaustion
exhaustion is the worst.
is the first, and then when you hit heat stroke, you run into like the full medical complications.
Oh.
That's where you quit sweating.
Swap out my secret planet.
Where are you giving your planet?
Yeah, you have to give your
Oh,
planet
I
to somebody.
give it to them?
Yep.
You have to
Oh,
give it
You
away.
have to, you have to pick somebody and give the planet to them.
AJ, you don't have a planet yet.
I do not.
Be the one who's winning. What was the
No.
15.
15.
You little hussy. What? I was sitting here listening into what everybody else was guessing and hearing the nose, and I was calculating down. I'm like, I want to risk taking a guess, or I just want to grab the bird that's in, take the go with
Yeah,
the
I
bird
think
that's in
that this was the last chance I'd get to get rid of that thing.
Yeah, because I was like, no, we're going to stick with the cow that I got in my hand. He'll live to see another round of whoever decides to guess.
And I got 4 in my hand, so
Yeah, that's the bad lane of heat stroke. Like that
Get
one
to your
is.
first one.
No, my uncle had one of those too. He had a few heat strokes. Yeah, he did not take care of himself.
That doesn't sound like it. No.
So it's a fun little game. Why are we all in the think
This is
tank?
well, it's weird. It's a weird combination of push your luck, memory. Or black.
See concussion conversation.
It's a weird combination of push your luck and memory, and I am terrible at 50% of this equation. And I'm not that great on the other 50% either, because I am very much a risk-averse person.
AJ, do you have an 11?
Move along.
I'm noted. You have a 13?
Move along.
8. Nathan, do you have an 11?
No.
Okay. That was my two counts. It was a shot in the back.
That's interesting.
Why are we all so mean to ourselves?
Oh, right. I have to. Do I discard and can I discard and swap, or do I have to do one or the other?
See, that is the full-blown,
Well, your maximum hand size is 4. So
Yeah, you can
Okay, so
swap
I
and
can
then-
swap and
Yeah,
discard.
once you're done with everything, then you discard.
yes.
If you're okay.
Well,
Go.
since Nate played this pretty much unplayable, I'm going to discard a pig and swap out my here you can have a 14 since you were close.
Neat. Thank you.
Just gonna go with the other one, but
My turn?
Yup.
Oh, you get 3 counts.
Oh, right, I explored.
He's good.
I'm gonna go explore there. I'm not in the lead, so I get 2.
You do.
I'm gonna discard that.
Scared?
A 9.
9.
Well, the 8s are out.
So all the 8s are good. So
Y'all.
He dropped those 2 on one in his second turn. I'm just sitting here looking at this card in my hand. I'm like, thanks, Nate. You jerk.
You're welcome. You get
He
dead.
made it a dead card, and I'm like, I'm not playing that.
Yeah, that is absolutely terrifying.
Did you get your 3 cows for exploring?
10 cows. I'm back to 24.
You're up, Chief.
Looks kind of so. What is Tor's retirement plan?
oh, it's a Star Wars character.
Oh, gotcha.
I am going to abduct. Take 9. My friend gets me an extra 1 for 10. Let's make that 54.
I'm going to attack 8. We have 2 planets. That's good. Let's make 40.
Duct. A full 13, and my extra plan gets me 14.
That seems pretty okay.
Chance.
You're up, Phil.
Assuming he survives the.
Assuming he survives the campaign, I'm sure. That's the number one question that we all have during our campaigns. It's just like, what are you gonna do with your character? Well, assuming he survives the campaign, or assuming she survives the campaign. Assuming they survive the campaign. I'm sensing a theme here. I think Braden's right. I think if Matt Mercer were to try to DM for us, we would probably drive him bonkers.
He would despise every one of us.
More than likely, yes.
I think he'd probably have a grand old time.
Oh, he'd have a blast, but he would despise each and every one of us.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
We are horrible monsters.
You're a monster. Oh,
Yeah, I never denied
He
it.
has arrived. Welcome. He's asking Callahan why he looks younger and what your moisturizer is.
I think I have a picture of that actually. I use Studio 35. Advanced therapy for dry skin treatment.
Oh, hey. Time out for a second. Good night, guys.
Good night, Phil's kids.
Hi, Phil's kids.
Love you. And I'll see you in the morning, possibly, if you wake up. I leave by 6:15.
Yeah.
They don't have to be on the bus until 7:30, so
Oh, gotcha.
they don't necessarily have to be awake at that point.
I
you look younger.
answered his question.
Well, I didn't hear it. What's your moisturizer?
Studio 35.
Buying
It's
a
for
ship of
advanced
rose.
therapy for dry skin,
Oh, okay.
otherwise known as Aquaphor.
Who's turn around?
Mine, I think. I was trying to decide between abducting cows and
Trying to invade.
Good question. You are so far down on cows compared to
It's true. 12.
me.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 12. I'm glad you wasted that many rounds.
You've had that same one out this entire time?
Yes, people have been
Jeez.
guessing the same numbers, so I didn't
Oh,
bother
yeah.
to change.
No. I did not double guess. Nate did that.
Nate did though.
Nate
Yes.
double guessed. Nate guessed what Phil had already guessed.
Getting what everybody's already guessed. I'm not.
That's why I said I'm not good at the memory games.
Well, good. We're both not good at.
Perfect! Insert that meme of Rambo where he's just like, he's all beat to hell.
Oh shit, I have 2 more guesses.
Yeah,
You had 2 more guesses.
But I don't. Oh, you did lose 5, right?
Oh yeah, you lose.
Um,
I thought about swapping it, but I was like, no, I'm actually fine keeping Phil down. He's guessing on my stuff, and he's not abducting Phil.
instead of 14.
No.
Can't remember what you.
What would have been? I don't remember what was guessed for mine. I
10.
no.
Right, Ingham. Your turn.
DJ, do you have a 16?
No.
Do you have a 13? Thanks.
Yeah, that was.
Look, I'm not good at doing the guessing game stuff, so
I mean, you're still winning.
I had a terrible plan, but I'm sticking to it. And I lost 3 cows.
You lost 5.
Brandon, do you have a 16?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think that. Alright, your turn.
No, you got. Oh wait, you had to guess. You're right.
I didn't.
And you lost your 5 guess. Yes.
Alright. I feel like it's still probably a good plan to keep trying to do, but it's
Fine choice, fine choice.
you can give it 12.
No.
I mean, that does sound like fun.
Oh, it's a blast. Are there only 2 cards left in the deck?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is about to get interesting.
Indeed.
Nathan, do you have a 15?
You bastard, you got me.
Holy shit!
I had both of them.
Yeah.
Get your cows for successfully invading.
I don't
No.
get cows for successfully invading. I just don't.
5.
I just don't lose any
Oh,
cows.
So you go to.
And I still have one more guess, which makes me happy. I can't guess Nathan's new card.
Oh, because you guessed him twice.
Yes.
We are rich, pretentious jerks at this point.
I mean, they just got a million credit payout, so yes.
Damn. That sounds like spaceship territory.
All they had to do was get some info from the guy.
Sounds like
They didn't even shoot him. It was great.
sounds like freaking hot territory.
They're extremely concerned about everything.
Phil, do you have an 11?
We'll double check to verify because it's been a while.
It's fair.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Good call though, because if he pulled it, somebody else might pull it.
Yeah, I get it.
No, you hasn't. Don't worry about it. I will build a better after. That might be totally not a problem that will show back up.
No, of course.
You're up, Phil. He's going to abduct 8, which makes it 10. Interesting. Oh, sorry, they did not hear. Good night, you guys.
Have a good night.
Good
I
night.
love you. Go to
Never
bed.
kids again.
It's time for bed. Go to bed. You heard me.
You're so sweet.
So the oldest one is in 7th, so her bedtime's now at 8.
Gotcha.
The other 3 are still at 7, but they will now drag their feet as long as they can get close to that 8 o'clock. So now it's become an active war zone about 7 o'clock to get them to do their stuff. We found they don't. We tried having their bedtime at 8 o'clock, but they were so overtired they would wind up staying up till like 9:30 because they couldn't fall asleep right away.
Yep.
And then moving it to 7 o'clock, they were out like a light, by 7:30 to 8 o'clock. So I was like, yeah, that works.
Gotcha.
But the oldest is
You know what? I'm gonna take a gamble. I'm going to explore.
Like that.
You shouldn't.
I think that's the end of the game then, isn't it?
You should not have liked that. That was not a good decision.
yes. Game ends. Deck runs out.
Deck has run out.
And I don't think there was an equal turns clause in there, so
There was
Didn't
not
look
any.
like it.
Nope, there is not. Last
Alright.
card is drawn from the planet deck. Are you below 5? Or 4 in your hand and 1 down?
4 in my hand, 1 down.
Okay. So, that is it. I was first player, so we will call that. I will start revealing my score, all that stuff.
alright.
I get 10 points for my 2 planets, so I'm at 44. I had a 10 down, so that is 3 smalls, so that's a 15.
Okay.
No. 44. What's that put me at?
59.
59. There we are. And then I had 4 runs straight, so that's another 20 points.
Oh,
So I
You
finished
didn't
at
draw that much, so I'm extra.
79.
That's
Hey, that's my
much.
football number.
I have only regular planets. I was hoping for a 12, which I did not get. So I don't get a straight, because that was a 10. So,
10 points.
49 plus 10 for 59.
Alright.
Well, let's see, I have currently got what, 35 there? 10 points up my planets is
50.
50.
to 50, and I had all 12s. So
That's where all the fucking 12s were.
yeah, I had 2 12s and 2 13s in my opening hand.
Oh,
My down card is the other 13.
so you didn't get any.
I got nothing because there was no point in trying to fish for it.
So you got
50 total.
50 total.
I got 5 points for my 1 planet that got given to me out of pity. It's been 70. And then I had. How many do you need for the smalls? I need 3. Well, I didn't get that, but I got a straight of 9, 10, 11, and 12.
So PJ does win.
Yeah, I was gonna say that puts me to 90. Why did you give him a planet? I know it didn't matter.
Sweet. Because it was funny, and I didn't want to give you one. And I especially didn't want to give Phil one.
Well, I understand the ladder.
You dealt me
Given
a
how
most
far down I
You
went
dealt me a
down.
nice even spread of the high.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there reading the rules, and I'm like, my memory is crap. I can't do the guessing game stuff, and by the time I figure somebody's number out, somebody else is going to figure it out and take it ahead of me. I'm just going to bounce back and forth and try to rack up as many points as rapidly as possible.
But 2 of these I had no
And then it's
business
just like-
getting as quick as I did.
And if the deck runs out, game's over. Cool. I'll just speed run as many points as I can.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that at first. The 12 is a skull. Look at it. You have the teeth,
Yeah, the problem
You
I ran
have
into
the
is I started my
cows for
hand with
eyeballs,
a pair of doubles.
then you have a
So
cow
it's
being
like-
trapped.
I'm not going to be able to fish for anything because there
So
aren't
it's a
as many
skull.
14s and 15s.
No. You don't need to, except my
That's
doubles were
fabulous.
double 15, so I had all of them, and double 8s, so I had all of them.
At a 15, a 14, a 13,
I mean, the 8s are good just because they're smalls, so they count toward that.
on 11 and an 8, I drew the 10 and the 12. And he throws away 2 8s right in the middle, and like I said, I'm sitting there looking at my hand, I'm like, son of a bitch. Oh, fine, I didn't want to use that card anyway.
Look,
first
I wasted
opportunity.
so much of Bill's time just guessing on my planet.
I
They're
feel
raw.
pretty good about my score.
Look, I get it, but you also got dealt basically a god hand.
I got dealt basically a straight. I do believe
I was dealt almost a straight, but I never actually,
if you want to go ahead and
got
shuffle.
up until like at the tail end, I'm thinking to myself, it's like, please, dear God, nobody invade me. I can't afford to lose this 12, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten those last points.
I was invading you for the lulls.
You can rifle shuffle them too. Those are really nice cards. Like I pulled those out.
They are pretty thick.
Those are hefty cards, and I can't tell if they're black core or if they are.
I won one match tonight. I'll take my win.
I was gonna say-
I'll take my win and I will be happy.
Nate, we're gonna have you start this one.
So this is interesting because I think I overvalued invading. But invading is the best way to break up straights.
It's the best way to break up straights, which is like the big moneymaker towards the tail end.
Right.
If you can get a 5-card straight, that's freaking nuts.
That's also good because then you have wiggle room.
Beelzebub?
Something invades you.
I feel your pain. Which one is this? Is this the older one who? Because your two are.
Oh, goddamn. She didn't even ask for help.
Oh no.
I told her to get the rice cooker going for dinner and she didn't,
What age is she?
Nice. Delicious.
Crunchy.
Mmm, crunch, crunch.
She's 10. Okay.
Positive rice isn't supposed to taste like that.
It tastes like burning.
That's. I mean, you're in the right category for that sort of situation. I'm not gonna lie. At 10 years old. Yep. Yep.
Why are you like this?
Right?
You.
This is some bullshit.
What did I do to you?
I wasn't even looking at the fucking things. Maybe you just suck.
I don't even know. I'm terrified.
This is such garbage. I don't know what to do.
Fuzzy not paying attention to chat. So glad.
I was tangentially paying attention.
Mother of Christ.
I had other things going on, like desperately trying to remember what the hell.
Welcome, serving.
Hey, welcome in.
Yes, this game
Howdy.
is absolutely delightful.
Cow shenanigans? How can you lose? Cow shenanigans? How can you lose?
Yes.
Easily after me.
Yes. Man, we are gonna have to do a Meeple meetup at some point. Maybe do a barbecue at my house.
That'd be fun.
Because Des Moines, it's a little closer for the Des Moines people and some Rapids people.
Where are you at?
I'm in Cloutier, right north of Tama Toledo.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty equidistant. Not crazy. Spent 10 minutes. I went to check and see if the rice was done and butter is completely steamed. Oh god damn it. Not asking for help. You have thousands. Just use one. Actually, technically she used a lot. She forgot key points. AKA it needed the lid.
So Beelzebub, how much of the water was still there for the rice? And how much of the rice was burnt onto the bottom of the pan?
I mean, after 10 minutes, probably not much if it was a rice cooker.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with invading, and I'm going to go ahead and take
Order.
it right after that.
Abducting.
I'm done.
He's taking 8.
It's the minimal planets. What do you want, man?
You threw away 2 of those last round.
Yeah, because it was funny.
It was kind of fun. Well, it was funny for these 2, and funny for you. I'm sitting here going,
I'm gonna go for 12.
I thought throwing the 9 out as well was a good touch. Did you like your color on the screen?
they didn't do 14.
Nothing bad
For
happened.
the
in
monthly
pressure.
meter.
You're up.
I haven't actually watched that yet. Get around. Did you put that out today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
I try and keep a Wednesday, Saturday release.
You
I
did
need to
12, so
speed
you
that
got
up.
to.
I haven't seen it
You
yet.
did
I haven't
14,
watched
so
it.
you should skip it.
Oh, probably put that effort.
Dear God.
Oh boy.
You did 12?
I did
He
12.
did 12.
He did 14.
Why are you people like this? How do you get such big numbers? 8.
12 isn't that big enough.
14's not a big either.
This game actually 14.
Yeah. Second one? Your third largest number. Sorry, I did there. I abducted it. 8. Everybody took the coward's route.
Man, it's the most cows just.
Yep.
go.
It needs pressure to cook.
I'm gonna go invading. Hey PJ, do you have 14?
Sure, here you go.
Cool, thank you. Hey Braden, do you have 14?
Fuck, I do.
Oh my god! Oh, hey, you both lost 5.
I already lost my 5. Okay, 24 down to 19.
Good. What? Can you do it again? You can invade them again if you.
I mean, there's technically 3 14s. I'm really fucking tempted to just ask you if you got a 14.
Just
You
go
know
for
what?
the
Fuck
hat
it. For the meme, do you have a 14?
No.
Okay.
trick. Okay, it would have been funny.
It would have been hilarious.
Okay, well that sucked.
And now
At the start, I figure it's just like, I may as well go for broke again.
we don't have a rice cooker because we haven't found one that has a stainless steel insert. They all want to be aluminum. So, and I don't like the way Instant Pots cook rice. It always winds up like super dry. So, oh man,
What you doing?
my eyes are getting much happier.
Bill, do you have an age?
Maybe not.
Okay, 9. PJ, do you have a 14?
No.
I had to try.
Was worth it.
And Braden loses 3.
I do, but knock me down below. I'll get the switches.
Oh, but yeah, no, I don't know. I like do rice on the stove all the time. I haven't figured out how to do the Instant Pot.
Interesting.
I wish I did, because that'd be a really easy way to cook it. But
22 cows. You're up, Phil.
you drew a card.
Yep.
All right, and you lost one, so you had enough room.
Yeah.
And you were in the lead, so you only got one. Instant Pot are great for a lot of cooking.
It's like the song Henry VIII I Am. Second verse, same as the first.
Such a good song. I'm pretty sure we just about drove our bus crazy, me and AJ. We wound up singing that song the entire bus ride.
I can see where you drive somebody nuts.
We made 17 verses.
Oh my god.
That's. Wait, how many wives did Henry VIII have?
Not 17, I can
I
tell
don't
you that.
think he had 17.
I think he had like 4 or 5.
Rice and cake. I have not tried to make bread in there, although I know you can. There's a few things I haven't tried yet.
No, he had 6.
I don't want to invade. I don't want to draw a card.
You should.
Ooh,
You don't have a choice. You gotta either invade or you get a draw card.
Ooh.
And your compliance is not a factor.
You could ask everybody else if they have 14s, except for PJ. We already know he
I'm not in first either, am I?
You're not.
No.
So I'd get 2 cards.
doesn't. Correct.
feels like some chaos really push on this thing. We're gonna discard 16 and 11.
Interesting.
Drugs. Confessions. Ooh, I get 3 gifts. I think those ghosts are coming around too, and I'm seriously regretting taking out those little infected.
Right? But also go explode. And also being behind the thing.
6. I totally don't have that on a playlist. Is that the song playing right now?
I can't.
I'm
hear.
assuming it is.
It's Megalovania.
Oh. I wonder if that was
By
one.
Incubus. See, it's the only song I know.
Oh.
It's called.
Oh, right,
Invade.
Henry VIII.
It's
Divorced, beheaded, died,
one of the final
divorced,
boss themes
beheaded,
from
survived.
Undertale.
Yeah, that's a great
Nice.
one. I like the Johnny Cash, Ahab the Arab. It's terrible, but it's actually funny.
Okay, I didn't know you. I knew you did the boy named Sue.
Oh, he's got a whole collection of solid gems that are terrible, but great. Sorry, I lost
Do you
track
name-
of the conversation that was going on.
I'm going to discard an 11 and an 8.
Oh,
Isn't that just awesome?
It sure was.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna take 8. I very behind. 8 is my go-to save.
I'm gonna take 10.
and slide over to you. I also will take.
I will take 10 plus my group of my planets.
I'm definitely not winning, so
Yes. Yes, burn the world if you can't have it yourself. This is the way.
I'm aware.
Ooh, you also get 3 points for points. So you get 22 from town.
Wow, this game is going a very different direction this round.
I think we've kind of figured out some of this.
We discovered where the knives are.
Look,
and now
man,
we've opened the
I got
cabinet.
one tactic. It ain't good, but it's all I got to fight with.
I am going to discard the other 16.
Proud of you.
I'm not.
Fancy.
Oh, hey, look, I'm not in the lead either. This Nate is 1 point ahead of me, so I'm going to explore.
Wasn't that interesting?
Oh, hey, we're down to 1 card.
What a shock.
Interesting.
I think we might have found a potential for
Think?
That if everybody just steals all the cards, it ends real fucking fast.
Don't get me wrong, I enjoy this game, but that deck needs to be deeper.
Yeah.
Or you need to not be allowed to draw 2 cards.
I'm going to swap one of these out. Actually, it doesn't matter what time I do.
Hmm.
Because I'm the
Never heard of Six the Musical. That actually am true.
Straight
Okay, that sounds funny.
Correct.
Seeing a competition between Henry's wives who got forked the worst. I like it.
Discard 2 11s.
You know.
You're up, Phil.
Huh.
You can do it. Maybe.
Oh, right, I got 3.
Huh.
Yeah, this game got ugly in a big way.
Why?
I think we have indeed found a fatal flaw in this game.
Uh-huh.
There's
possibly.
not enough cards in here.
Wrecked.
No.
No, the number range needs to be a little bigger to accommodate more
Yep.
cards.
Agreed.
Yep.
I think that
Especially if
will
somebody
also-
takes the tactic that I'm doing, where you literally just bounce back and forth between abducting and exploring and completely ignoring invasion.
Did you switch this card out,
Nope,
or
I
did you
left it
just?
alone.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still there.
EJ.
Yep.
Is that a 13?
Don't applaud him. He's going to smoke us. I respect it once. I did show him.
You did, yes.
Two more guesses.
Nope.
How did you know to guess 13? Or was that literally just a wild stab in the dark?
You took.
I only took 10. After I played that card, I only took 10 last time.
Stab in the dark, plus I kind of knew what was out.
Yeah,
So
there's
14s are gone, 16s are gone, 11s are all but gone.
It didn't leave a lot of choices.
It was literally a 50-50 between 12 and 13.
It could have been.
But it could have also been a 10, so he's a 33% chance. Roll the dice. Phil always wins.
He's a poop. What can I say?
Nate, is that a 9?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna spread the love. Raiden.
Go away.
You have 12.
Yes, sir.
I still don't lose points because I've already got it. So
No, I understand.
Alright, well, I am going to go ahead and explore.
Fuck.
Take the 3 points.
Yeah,
And,
this is a.
I will discard 13.
This is a problem.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and put me down for 30. I ain't got shit.
Bill?
I was gonna go for an invasion of 13 to try and bump myself up, but it wasn't gonna happen.
I have another straight and a planet, so that's 25.
Plus.
And 25 and 29.
Nathan.
I've got a plus 20 from my consecutive planets, plus 20 for these guys. So that is a total of 66.
Wait, don't you only have 2 units? That's only 5.
20. 5, 10, 20.
Oh, okay.
You have a straight.
Yeah, he does.
Well, that's
4 or 5 consecutives. That's fine.
yeah, but that's so 20 plus you have 2 planets, so that's 30 points.
Yeah.
total.
And then what have you got on the
Plus
board?
20, 36, 66.
30? Yeah, I'm sitting here going, it's like, you said it right out of the way, and I'm like, yeah, 66, checks out. And suddenly the 2 math wizards are like,
No, I do art math. And the way he said that meant with my brain.
okay, we have 1 math wizard going, it's like, no, count again. I'm like, he
So
said
don't
36.
count on me saying numbers.
I did not
30
hit my
plus
score.
36.
Oh, interesting.
You
I'll check
dealt
that out
me
later.
every hand in the deck in my opening hand, and I'm sitting here going, on the one hand, this is a great boon.
How the fuck did you manage that?
I don't fucking know. I saw that and I'm just like, I'm so fucking
Shit, dude, I wouldn't have played a single one of those.
I only played one when I had the 9 and the 10 left because I wanted to go finish for a straight.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I got the 8, but I didn't get the 8.
You never got the 11 because
I-
we discarded them all.
But I do get 15 for my 25 there, so it'll at least get me to 40.
Get
So
the
I'm
last
not
11 in my fucking hand.
I started with a large.
Woohoo! From first to last.
You did it.
You're doing
We
good.
did it. Yeah.
I went. You dealt me 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Fuck you.
God.
You dealt me 13, 13, 12, 11, 11.
Actually,
So I'm putting down
what did I deal you again?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You dealt him a large straight?
He did.
You
God.
You know, the best part is,
piece.
take that 14, swap around to the other end of that, and that was my end. I didn't have 14,
I will
but I
point
had
out that-
15, but I still had the straight.
The two of them who started with straight smoked the two of us who didn't.
Badly.
Facts. And
Brayden's
consequently, I started off with a straight last time, and I maintained it throughout the entire match.
Yeah.
Thank you
And
for
I
that.
smoked the rest of them. Wow.
I will
That-
check that out later.
Please shuffle better than Nathan did.
It shouldn't be.
I know there's not going to be any promises, but please at least attempt it.
I'll at least try. Which
Yeah.
is more than I feel like I got from Nathan. Who dealt me every copy of one of the numbers in the deck, and I'm just sitting here going, on the one hand, I never have to guess 10. So when PJ put out his 13, I was like, alright, or his 15 or whatever, I was like, sweet, I know what two numbers I can guess.
I have to catch. Yeah. Wow.
Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, I had 4 small planets, and then
This is a fun little game, but we're finding some kind of.
Oh, and
We're finding some holes in
I
it.
feel like this thing's like 50% more.
Card, yeah. Or it should have like a rule of the deck to get the discard gets shuffled once and you go through the deck twice.
Potentially. I could see that.
Because it's either the deck runs out or you reach 120 points.
Yeah, first.
yeah, and we've not come anywhere close. To
I was the
what-
closest at 90, and that was only 66%.
Well, and you got to 90 off the bonus points.
That-
Nobody was close to
Nobody's even
120.
close to 100 off the. I don't even know how you would get that. Like,
well,
That'd be one where you're
we also
exploring and getting stuff and
E-
guessing everything.
either that or it's that would be a game where nobody is exploring, and you're literally bouncing back and forth between abduction and invasion.
Wow.
It's where everybody's just constantly dinging each other down points, and then eventually somebody breaks that 120.
Yeah, I like this game.
My
I
memory
think
is not
it's
good
well
enough.
designed.
Yeah, it's
There are not
it's
enough.
not- no, it's not.
Honestly, that kind of feels like the only problem.
Yeah,
Oh my
I kind
gosh.
of like every other aspect.
Like,
yeah. Every other aspect is great.
honestly, they need to add basically
Should
2
do.
copies of every card number in the deck.
Or extend
Or-
it to like 17 and 7 instead of going to 8 and 16.
Yeah, 1 copy of everything and then expand to 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd work.
Just something so that 4 players don't just have the opportunity to burn the deck down.
Yeah.
Or if 3 of them decide, you know what, fuck this game.
I'm
and
betting this would,
So-
this would probably play better with three players.
Actually, probably.
4 seems like it might be too much for the deck current set size
Yeah,
to handle.
I
And
won't
2 people,
lie.
you're only bouncing back and forth, and you can only guess twice.
my when I was dealt that straight, my initial inkling was to end the game quick because I
To
already
get the
have
20 bonus
points.
points. Yeah.
Mhm.
You got 20 in the pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd had my bonus points for a while. So the moment that came up,
The
and I
fact
saw that
that
PJ was
you-
behind me, it was like,
Yeah,
you know,
I
I gotta end this.
I knew it. I was
No.
just like, it's not getting back around to me.
Yeah, no.
Let's see if Brayden did a better job shuffling and dealing.
He did not.
He did not.
I think he did a great job.
Fuck off.
It's okay. I don't think I did a good job. Actually, I might have done the best job.
God damn it, man.
Well, no, it's not in an advantageous way. It's in a, oh, this is what I would normally expect to see out of an opening game.
Ah.
Fair enough.
It does not mean I did a good job. Because if I'm going to cheat, I could benefit myself. That's how cheating normally works.
Yes.
Unless you're cheating.
Well,
for
you're the
somebody
first
else.
player. What are you gonna do? You should have made some of that.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I'm tempted.
And the fact you got
That would be a total shot in the dark.
We should all invade PJ just to guess
How-
numbers and instantly take his thing.
Why are you?
I'm still shocked that
Who
you
hurt you?
managed to get the 14
I'm mostly stunned that PJ and I both played the same number. I even played down to give it more options.
That was so fucking weird.
I had 13 down. I'm like, if I guess 13, they're just gonna invade me again, and I need to try and draw this out a little bit. So I went 10, and then it got back around to me, and I'm like, shit, this isn't gonna work because I have to go explore. I can't invade because I can't keep track of what people guess. And then it's just like, oh yeah, I'm not in the lead. I get to draw 2 cards.
Yes.
AGO 14.
No. Forgot what I put down there for a minute.
For a second there, you had me worried. I'm like, oh my god, he did it.
That would have been
That would have been classic.
I was hoping.
That would have been funny. That would have been sad because Nate would have been automatically starting just a card down without him even getting to his turn.
Right.
It would have been funny.
5 points and
Yeah, it's starting off at 5 points instead of 10. Holy shit.
AGO of a 15.
No.
I had to be sure.
Honestly, that's fair. I've gotten I've gotten 2 15s the first round and 1 15 the second round.
Right.
So you know what? They do seem kind of attractive to me.
PJ, do you have a 15? Neat.
So you lose 3.
Look,
It was a good shot.
I figured I'd try. So I'm willing to be that guy and just power move and see what happens.
Yes. Something weird.
It's not weird at all. That's actually pretty good.
that is very interesting. It's not a bad first move. Ooh, so that one goes to somebody.
You know what? You lost 3. I had an 8. I went exact opposite of the spectrum. I'm like, watch this. Nobody's gonna get this. And he starts off with invading, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm willing to just.
Do I roll the bones down and just give him a free shot later, or do I, no?
Look, I have thrown some spookums into the table.
You're up, Phil.
Sometimes you gotta throw some spookums.
Ooh, what are you gonna go?
10.
Wow, big spender.
You know what? I'll match you on that. 10.
How the turntables have turned.
That's how Lazy Susan's work.
You know what? I will.
It's roundabout. But I like going in circles.
So I gotta catch up with.
I too will also go 10.
Well, aren't we just slightly?
You have a 10.
No.
Do you have a 10?
No, sir.
Do you have a 10?
No.
Well, I'm glad we had.
That's nice. Great talk.
14.
And in fairness, I was hoping it was just gonna go away after I memed it initially.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god.
14.
No.
14.
No.
Cool. I'm done.
Braden loses 5.
That's funny. So he's 18 down to 3.
Incredible.
Oh.
That's something.
Wow.
Alright. 13.
No. No.
Neat.
Yes.
13.
Now go on.
No.
Hey, on the right side. You're back to where you started.
I know. Everything's pumping so quick. I'm so proud of you.
can't do that.
Can't do it. God damn it.
Please.
Exploring.
No, no, you should invade. This would be
Invading is the bad. That's Russia.
No.
Woo! Well, this is a
Well,
Let it-
now feeding him points is bad for you guys. It's fine.
I'm with PJ on that one. That's fine. Still doing great.
That's the problem.
You're up, Phil.
No, that's your problem.
That's everyone's problem.
I take 10. That's one.
I also take 10. Plus
Well, I'm not gonna win, so I'm gonna explode.
1. Was it somebody put aliens? Aliens, the musical, into a AI
Oh,
generator.
there are 3 cows because it's what? Yay!
All right, I forgot. That was two.
Yeah.
And on
Yay.
the pictures they showed that came from that was pretty nice. Is your
Yeah, thank you. I too would also take 10 plus 1. No, I don't have this one because he was a creep. Didn't change his number. So I just take a 10. I don't get a plus 1. Forever alone.
you put a 13 out?
No.
14?
No. Away. I'm pretty sure that number is just dead to everybody now.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
It should be dead to everybody now.
It's dead, Jim.
That doesn't have to be a 16, does it?
Got to.
Damn it. It's gonna be kind of tiny.
You lost 5 points, sir. Hey, that was my trip.
Everything sucks.
I see that my hand is defeated. Oh, okay, I'm back in first.
You're not, so you get 2 cards.
I do.
It's good Beetlejuice. Good night, Dad.
Night, Dad.
Good night, Dad.
Thanks
Night,
for coming
Dad.
hang out.
Did you catch the end of the monthly Meeple?
Yes, I was disappointed.
That I didn't put that in there, or that I didn't think of it till the very end.
Yeah, that's what we call worth a second take.
I discard a. Carry on, sir.
Hey, that's spirit.
You have an 11.
No.
You have 12.
No.
Neat.
It is for me. Yes.
It's just the way you said that. That's fine.
You have a 16. Neat.
I mean, it's right here.
He
Yeah.
does have one.
You have one, but it's not.
Sensing a theme here.
Look, someone has to try and strike breaker all these stupid hands. And since I didn't get the chance to cash in on the work I did on Nathan, this Phil won his 50-50 coin toss.
I'm going to score. 2 peppers.
Have not seen the monthly Maples yet. There's present.
Dude, go watch it. You're supposed to do that anyway. That's like part of your job is watching it and liking it and commenting on
Yes,
it for the engagement.
that is.
I've done it on all of my accounts. I only comment on one of them. I watched it and liked it.
Oh, nice. Have the one account. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You get you a pop.
Yeah. I got a planet.
Fancy.
I'm still gonna lose.
Probably.
So
What?
then those
You're
emails while I'm thinking about it. When you get back and get some dreams
10.
in you.
There's 2.
10 and 1. Go, Brain. Make up
My
some prior
life is
decisions.
terrible. I'm definitely not in first.
You definitely are not in first.
That turns fine.
It'll work out in the end.
This means I'm going to discard some cards. Goodbye. A 9 and a 10.
Yay.
And I get 3 whole cows.
Beautiful. So much is.
You're 51.
Concerns.
Yeah.
I get up. I'm doomed.
I think PJ's got this one, and I need to at least see if this will help me.
It's game over.
In fact, did not.
Cool.
I'm gonna assume you just smoked us. I started with a pair of pairs, so I did not get anything extra.
You dealt. Brayden dealt me
Oh, and I-
crap.
3.
I drew into a straight, and I'm like, straight with high cards. Cool. Just gonna sit on these.
Yeah.
And I was just rifling through, and I'm like, fuck, I've got to discard. I've got to change out my planets so they can't keep guessing what it is. Somehow it works. So I got
20.
Yep, I got 71.
What do you got, though?
I'm gonna finish at 53.
62.
Do you have a straight as well?
So, I drew all the 10s in the deck. Not in my opening hand this time, but
I drew both 15s.
the cards I drew this turn were the other 2 10s, and I was holding them. And it's like, well, fuck me.
But you finish with break.
I drew both 15s that round.
We got a hydrate and a stretch.
I don't have it.
Oh,
Hydration is important.
Yes. And a stretchy.
Yeah.
And R&B's blessings. Are those actually showing up? I haven't heard them or seen them. I trust they're showing up. If
Is it supposed to make a noise
It's supposed to make a noise and have an animation. Though.
for the RNG? RNB?
Yeah.
Oh, I have never seen that.
Yeah, it's working.
Oh, there it is.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah. He's looking at R&B's guy.
It'll be screaming out anyway.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
only
I think
the
this is a
hits.
game I'm just destined to be bad at.
The hits.
Although, in fairness, this last one I just kind of threw. Because I decided to just start trying to break straights.
Yeah.
That was an effective tactic, and that was what kept me. It's like, no, I have to keep pulling so he doesn't keep trying to guess my card and bust my straight. But then I was running into it, it's like, shit, I gotta watch what I'm discarding, 'cause
Yeah.
otherwise I'll break my own straight.
Yep. And you discard enough. Okay, I'm gonna go see about this cake I was heard.
Oh yeah, the cake.
So Fajita baby
It
has
is
moved
enriched.
on.
Interesting.
We can go with the second wave of people to get cake. As I sit here and try and figure out how one.
Would you like some cake? I would love some cake. Thank you.
As I sit here and try and figure out how one even succeeds at this game, and I realize the answer is be naturally drawn a straight, draw a hand of high cards, or get a low straight.
I will say, it does help if you've got somebody like you were last time doing all of the invading.
Yeah.
Knocking out a couple of numbers can be massively helpful, which is how I got the fucking 14.
Yeah, the problem I ran into was I was able to piece together numbers that went away, but I wasn't able to capitalize on anything because since I was the only one invading, except for Phil occasionally, I had most of the information on what was out, and unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to cash in on it, which hurts.
Yeah, being the first one to invade does seem to be
Yes, please!
difficult.
Yeah, it's a problem because at 4 players, if one person tries to go on the offensive with invading but nobody else is willing to back it, the person who invades will lose.
Yep.
Unless they're lucky.
Yep.
If you are in a 3-player game, I feel like this goes better because it's harder to burn the deck down and there's more incentive to start picking at cards.
Oh yeah, and I mean,
Because the game will actually go.
burn the deck down. It's going down, and it's going down fast. I mean, that was maybe a 20-minute game. Our first one was like an hour. Like,
Yeah, our first one was the
Deck
longest
first
because
burned
we
the
didn't
first
figure out how
Yeah.
quickly the deck burned.
That was a
And then
20-minute game.
Every single game after that, the deck is burned super fast because people have just been burning it. Like, I think calling this a 4-player game with the deck as it is generous.
You can do 4 players if you want really fast games. That are not. That are too
They
terribly high
need more
scoring.
cards, or they need to. If what I would like to see them do is increase the number spread and bump up the number of cards in each number by 1, and then you take out certain numbers based on the number of players.
That might work better. Sort of like how Sushi Go does theirs, depending on a number of players, depends on how many
How many cards you have,
Yeah. and how many desserts go in.
Or in Get Bit, how many cards you have in your hand is dependent on the number of players.
Cake break is good break.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, you need more cards in the program. I don't think you would have. Making a 3,
probably about right.
I think is fine.
On a 3, you could still burn the deck pretty fast if you wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to want to. Whereas with 4, you can almost do it by accident.
Yeah. Yeah, because Braden and I both went exploring. And neither of us were in first. That was you, so it's just like, there's 4 cards gone.
I do think that the non-first player, I think you should only get to draw 2 cards if you're in the last.
That would probably be a very good alteration of it.
Yeah, because I think giving 3 people the opportunity to draw
For
2 cards
That's
is
6 cards in a round is very fast.
well,
Or even give the. It's just like if you don't have a hand of 5, you can draw 2. If you have a hand of 5 cards, you can only pull 1. Doesn't matter where you're at.
that's fair because those of us who were at 3 or 4 cards, we were still drawing 2.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
Do we want to run the next round with that? See how it adjusts things? Do a little live playtesting?
You can.
So only if you're in dead last do you get 2 cards.
I'm fine. We'll try that.
Okay,
Or you get 1 card unless you're in last place, in which case you get 2. But I think you need that. To
Yeah, because this deck feels really small for.
the drawing is 2.
Yeah. The only way I could see around it is if you're on a 4-player game, you could go with a hand of 4, but then that limits the straights.
And they say you can't get straights anymore. No, I think the hand of 5 is appropriate. the drawing needs to be brought in long.
Yeah.
So that at most 5 cards from the deck are getting burned around instantly. Because it's very possible that by the time everyone goes through, the person who's leading won't be leading anymore. And then they'll get 2.
All right.
Which is stupid.
That happened at least once every now and then.
That
Probably
will-
more than once.
That will just burn the deck. I think if we rein that in a little bit, it would- it also makes it harder to fish for straights because unless you're in last and need bonus points,
Or unless you get lucky and get dealt a large straight where you have 5 cards that are all in a row, and then as you're drawing cards, you're drawing matching numbers so you can cycle out or discard the
now
duplicates.
before we start, do you have to be last, like on your own, or tied for last? Because everybody's going to start at the same point.
Why don't we make it? You have to be last on your own, no ties.
Okay.
If you're tied for last, you still only get.
That's the loophole I thought of immediately. It's like, wait, everybody's going to technically be in last when we start the game, and we're all just correct, and that defeats the purpose.
So you have to be in numerical last by yourself.
Okay, I'm fine.
Give me the biggest watch because I cannot do the bridge.
I think that incentivizes people to at least pick to invade, because it gives more time for that strategy to actually. It might not. It might just make the game go. I don't know.
I was thinking with the tournament game that my mother was saying, especially with the eating pretty fortunes, all of the extra time.
Yeah. This on the box even said it's only supposed to be a 20-minute game. So
Well, we've definitely been coming in 20 minutes.
We've been definitely doing 20 or less. I think the games where we've been burning the deck have been way faster.
yeah.
The last one was 20. I think the one before that, not 100% sure. I think it might have been 15 minutes.
The first game probably took 45 minutes. The second game, I think, might have, or 40 minutes, 45, just because we were going slower, learning
Yeah,
rules and stuff.
we're still learning for that one.
The second game, if it was 10 minutes, I'd be shocked. Oh no, what we gonna do?
Oh my god, what the hell did I deal myself?
Drugs?
I,
deal with drugs?
Jesus.
Can
I have a redo on Shuffle?
Absolutely not. This is hilarious. It also so silly.
Son of a bitch.
So, I know you were criticizing my shuffling skills. Would you like to,
I'll
explain
retract that
yourself?
statement.
Okay, I'm glad
Mine was way worse than yours.
How about in comparison to my shuffling skills?
You're shuffling.
No, yours are still worse.
Yes, still number 1.
Yeah. That's not a number 1 you want.
It is.
Maybe
means
it is
that
if you're in
nobody
it.
gets
Look, this is a race to the bottom, and both of us
And
are-
I'm winning.
You were in the lead, yes.
He is winning by triple.
This is a. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not any happier if it makes you feel better.
My hands.
Mine's not good.
Alright, sir. You are up. This is game number 4.
I'm just going to abduct 10 cows and call it a freaking day. This hand is
I'll match you.
god awful.
Do any of you motherfuckers have a 14?
No!
Well, you have to direct your comments.
You?
No.
You?
No.
You?
No.
No, that's minus 3.
Yes.
-3.
Damn it, Nathan. Well, now I have to actually go. Because I was going to just draw 2 cards. You suck.
You would not have been able to draw 2 cards, you would have gotten 1, but now he can draw 2.
I am doing great.
No?
I see a loophole. It's a tactic, or a loophole in this rule already.
I'm okay with that.
What, tanking your score so you can draw 2?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
There's strategies to everything.
It is,
Bold strategy, Cotton.
It is
We'll
a
see
good
if it
way
pays
to-
off for him.
it is a good way to incentivize.
Cannery.
You know what? I'm willing to burn things down. Yes, join me. Jesus Christ.
You know, one person at the table hasn't been asked if they have a 14.
It's true.
That is true.
Still brings up a valid point.
He brings up a valid point. I feel like that's a ruse.
Unless it's a
I
ruse
would
because he.
never.
I feel like that's a.
I definitely didn't play a 14 down last time immediately after asking everybody if they had a 14.
Well, yes, but
He did it once. He'll do it again.
I will, yes. That doesn't mean I had the opportunity.
Phil, do you have an 11?
What the fuck?
Hey, I have my own strategy, and it's just to take 11s from Fizz.
Good strat.
I know.
You lost your 5 cows because you lost.
Okay,
your
now I'll
plan.
ask you for a 14.
No.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I lost 5 this time.
Yep.
I would have, but I couldn't.
I understand.
That's fine.
You have an 11.
No. Wait. No.
Okay. Fine.
I
had to
say
be
that
careful.
like that's obvious, and yet you still had to check.
Hey, look.
You know what? I'm fine with this result because, yes, I'm not going to get to draw 2 cards, but I got to take a card away, and that was fun.
Looks boring.
And if I had lost, Nathan wouldn't have gotten to draw 2 cards extra, so it would have been great.
Oh, hey, look at that. More move.
So I'm kind of cool with how this worked out. Like, I already think this opened things up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who gets the card? Who do you want to give 5
Nate,
points?
because I feel bad for him that he didn't get a 14, so I'll hand him a 13 instead.
You're so disappointed.
I mean, I'll give it to Phil.
No,
Did you
no,
get
no,
your
I'm
3 cowies?
Oh, all right, we did 3 levels.
You know what? I don't have to play, so I'm not going to. So I take those 3 and I get a card. Carry on.
I will take
What if
12
he's
plus
not
1 for 13, and I have 20 minutes. Next.
Interesting.
Oh.
It's very interesting.
I need many points to burn. It's gonna be a good time.
We took a bunch of points.
I did
We
take
could go explore for 2 at this point, which I wasn't expecting to get to do. I'm gonna do it. But I cannot go fishing for bounties.
It's so beautiful.
What is that?
I'm going to give him 3 cows.
13. It's Nine and a 15.
Jesus.
Was I?
That one was too much.
I'm going to abduct 10 cows. 10 cows, please. You're up, Phil.
I'll take 10 cows.
Interesting. You have a 10. Beautiful.
Feel really mad right now.
You happen to have 14.
I don't.
You have 10.
I don't.
What? Have one. I was talking to Finn. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Good time.
Go, Ray. You go.
Go me.
Go you.
Phil, you have an 11. Fucking what? Okay. Wow. Well, that shouldn't have worked.
Well, now I feel like I have to ask him
Yep.
one again.
Oh, right. I lost 5 too.
So I'd be
It should not be working. I don't know what to do. I'm the dog that caught the car. I was gonna meme all over this turn, and now that I've caught the car, I don't know what to do.
That's the cards. Why am I getting
I mean, the answer is do it again.
Phil, do you have an 11?
I don't.
I thought if you successfully invaded somebody,
You can only do it. You can only have
some
twice.
I
But
got
you
him on the
can
purple.
lose multiple.
You can lose multiple.
You can, in
Wow,
fact.
that is-
Just-
that's good.
It's just a complete shot in the dark on the second one, unless you know what the fuck is out there.
Yeah,
Wow.
that would be like an end game. You have this.
That'd be
you
like
have
an
this.
end game. Fuck you, I'm going to eat your hand, it is mine now.
Yeah.
Nathan, do you have a 16?
No.
Okay. Well, I got more out of that than I was ever expecting.
Thanks for torpedoing my hand. I guess I'm gonna go exploring and try to get my hand.
I didn't do shit.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him.
Oh, good. Yeah, I merely torpedoed Phil's hand in response.
Cool. That was
I'm
my.
doing great.
That was my turn. You're up next.
You get 3.
It's because I am also
Oh,
working
right.
with you to torpedo him.
Yes, it's perfect.
I.
The synchrony, it's wonderful.
It is working rather well.
Disturbing, well. For no?
I can't really fathom why, but it's working, so I'm not gonna question it. It's working. Sorry for them already. For this, we'll pay a terrible price.
You have a 10.
Look, I haven't done anything
Yeah.
with cows the entire game.
Oh yeah, you've only been invading. And
I've only been invading and exploring. I do not have a 10.
Okay, you don't have a 10.
Wow, that actually makes it really hard to invade you.
I am aware. That's why I haven't been doing anything.
Proud of you. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off.
It has so far. I have 2 planets, and they're both from Phil.
And they're both 11.
I know.
9.
No, sir.
$13.
No.
Like that.
Braden is the one currently in last.
How? Oh, right. I don't get points for
12
invading.
plus 1 for 13 last time. So I'm going to take 11 plus 1 for 13 this time.
Yeah, fun as it is torpedoing people does not win games. I'm gonna go 8, and I have 2 planets.
I'd say try the card with the radio wheel to them.
You're up, Phil.
That's sounds like a problem. I'm going to go exploring, so I get 3 cows. 23. I was in dead last, so I get 2 cards.
Next still does not last forever. Holy shit.
It is lasting better than it's
It's lasting better than it has, but it's still not lasting forever.
Like, I feel like the flow of this game has been better
Yeah.
than any of the other ones we've played since the first one.
You two have also been traveling
Huh?
chaos routes.
Yeah.
You do.
Yep.
You say that like it's
You dropped.
A 14.
Dude, 15, 14, and 9 have been dumped.
11. We know there's 9, 10, 2 11, 13, 14, 15.
Do you have a 16?
No.
Do you have a 15?
No.
Do you have a 12? 10.
3.
Eat your 3 cows.
Cows consumed. Oh,
Have you a 13? You a 16? Have you a 12?
No.
Great sound.
I'm okay with that.
wonderful.
That is not.
Wonderful.
I love the drama.
I. Cards have gotten a good shuffle. Yes, you can wind up with multiples, but you're not going to wind up on straights and things like that.
There you go, Phil.
Thank
Have
you.
a 10.
We'll give it things.
Yeah,
You two both got 2.
Yeah.
He's not got anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
Well,
Bill.
of course. But I'm an equal opportunity giver.
No, you're not.
Well,
This
alright,
game I am.
I'm going to declare 12.
Oh, I got 3 cows first.
That stupid
I
movie.
keep forgetting to do it. Hold on.
Abominable. DreamWorks.
Taking
Oh, it's worth watching.
11 plus 2, 413 again.
Eventually stand.
Look at you.
Look, I just wanted some cows. I have to spend them recklessly invading them. Wanton abandon.
Honestly fair.
And then periodically checking in to see what PJ's doing to keep him honest.
I'm gonna do 11. Mostly
Spicy.
because I feel left out of the whole +1 thing. Otherwise, I would have done.
You know what? I respect it.
You're up, Phil.
Don't want it wrong. You have an 11?
No.
He's been asked that question.
I don't know that he has.
You have a 13?
No.
Do you have an 8?
No, sir. You do?
I think I know what he has.
Can't you update the card?
Unless I'm
What's
too
your name?
stupid to actually put it together.
And put this one down. Raven, you are friend. You receive 12. Perfect
too.
friend.
Hey, it is a good way to get me not to guess his numbers because I have been poking his numbers.
Yeah.
I am not above being bribed.
Well, then you're back to square
Don't get
one.
anyone else.
Oh, he swapped. Oh, right, he gave me 12. You know what? I'm still not above being bribed. Bill, do you have a 15?
I do not. Never put a car up on blocks.
Can't be good for it.
You have a 12.
I do not.
Neat.
Beelzebuddy.
So drive a car with radio wheels, a catalytic converter for the music and a song center block. Oh, yeah, that's not private at that point.
I mean, yeah.
It's dead.
DJ, do you have a 12? No. Neat. Okay. I'll take my lumps. I learned stuff.
just mad that he quietly gets up above 50 every turn.
It's not that we haven't been trying.
I
We
know.
have been fleecing his hand for all it's worth.
This is brutal.
We'll do 12 this time. You're up, Phil.
He'll take 12. That's 20.
Yeah. Do you have a 15?
Not.
Do you have a 14? Wonderful.
Yeah, I knew that's what he had. I was sitting there going, which one do I guess?
Yeah. I couldn't remember if 15 had been guessed or not. PJ, you have a 12.
It's that last turn.
God damn it. My memory sucks.
Playing the memory game.
I'm gonna keep on. I tried invading one time, got my teeth kicked in, never again.
Have to get them to spend on invading.
It's like second game.
Actually, I'm kind of.
Do I still have to discard?
Yes.
I'll discard it. No, we're doing 13 that was on the thing. I didn't
Oh,
get
you
it.
too? High five. He'll guess 13 from everyone else, but not me, and I'm just sitting here going, please don't remember you haven't asked me that.
Which is funny because I was thinking you were having an 8. So see, if I would have tried to invade it, I would have gotten my teeth kicked in.
Well, Phil thought I had an 8 master. And it was,
Oh, I didn't hear that.
At one point,
I didn't have a straight. I got
I
a
have
pair.
all 3 14s in my hand.
Jesus.
So you're at. Somebody asked, like, do you have a 14?
pair
No.
of 11s. Does that spur me anything?
No. You got the points there.
I am sitting at 67.
Still pretty good, considering the bonuses.
Yeah. I was unable to move my marker very far.
Phil, what do you got?
51.
What do you got?
I have a small street. So I have both bonuses.
Oh, yeah.
Plus 35?
It's 35 plus another 15 is 50 to add to my 38, so I'll go to 88.
Wait,
Ooh.
small straight.
Yeah, I got 8, 9, 10, 11.
8, 9, 10, 11. He doesn't have them in numeric order.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I miscounted mine. I'm actually 58.
So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, that's 20.
And then I've got 3 small planets, because 8, 9, and 10 are all small planets. Yep.
I thought the small planets had to be the same numbers.
No.
Sure.
They just have to only swap.
White.
I've been playing this wrong. That's
Oh, damn. Well, shit, PJ. You're already kicking. Like, you were repetitively winning or
Yeah.
getting close to
Yeah,
winning.
you got
So,
You
even playing wrong. Yeah.
Good job, Brayden.
son of a monkey.
Deserved that way.
I appreciate
He has been getting his teeth kicked in most of the night.
I settled the small straight and I was like, well, I can't afford to lose this 13 because if I do, I have to risk a piece of my straight. At which point I go, okay, I need to start strike breaking hands as hard as I can while someone else sends the game.
I got dealt 2 13s,
Thank you for
2
feeding the
11s, and a 9.
Okay. I got dealt 3 of the 4 ones.
So you got.
I don't know why I guessed 12 on the last one. I think I meant to say 13, but his words were still.
Oh, you score 5 points for each successful planet you capture.
You
Correct.
kept
That's-
playing.
yeah.
That's the reason you're invading is you get them at the end of the game.
Yep.
They're worth nothing up front.
Well, they're worth 1 extra cow when you abduct.
Well, yeah.
That's a lot of points.
I mean, it's
All
not
right.
high score for the night, but it's still a respectable show.
80. That's second highest of the night.
Yeah.
88.
Look, I'm just happy I won one because I was expecting to just get the teeth kicked in. I do think that this incentivizes
A better
actually.
play.
Yeah, this actually
Yeah.
did incentivize people to do the right thing.
Instead of just take cards.
Yeah.
So, if you're watching wonderful makers of this game, you might consider that for V2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or for an expansion.
I could see this taking expansions very much.
I think it would actually take 2 expansions for this.
I can't wait until I get Party Panda Pirates from these guys.
It does look like a fun game,
Party Panda Pirates?
It's like Mario Party
but in board game.
on your table. You're doing mini games each round with that are
Pandas.
all dexterity.
Who are pirates?
I mean, if you want to
Okay.
try a precursor to that, I do have the Guinness Book of World Records game behind PJ, which does have kind of the same vibe. But
Guinness Game of World Records?
yeah, you do mini games and trivia things, I think.
If it's about trivia, I'm sorry. I lost my ability to be the know-it-all for world events and for national events and world
I mean,
events.
it's the Guinness Book of World Records. It'll be trivia.
Oh, then I'm definitely host.
I think everybody knows that's why it's a fun option. Nobody knows what it is. Then it's fair.
Alrighty.
And we can all be secure in our lack of knowledge. Well, I got my one.
Maybe
win.
I'll try invading somebody this time.
It is a fun strat.
Or I'll just, stick to what's
It
coming.
makes people get spooked.
Why,
You in fact
why,
do that
why
with
are you
spoon.
the way that you are?
Huh.
Trauma.
Fascinating.
See this dark spot
I
where my finger, that looks like my finger.
I went helmet to
No,
helmet.
it's trauma.
I went helmet to helmet right into that one.
Sorry.
No. See, and the fact that,
Okay,
like,
drive the car with radio wheels and
just like Shane, who has to preface how many concussions he had with that I know of, is a break
That's
waiting on you.
concerning.
Yes.
Oh, it's my turn.
No, we're waiting on you to pick your secret planet.
Oh, oops.
So you can look at the dumpster fire that Phil built out.
I like dumpsters. That's where the best fires are.
I like fires, just not in dumpsters.
Ted?
I like dumpsters, just not on fire.
On to me.
Yes.
14?
No, I learned my lesson.
14?
Fuck off.
You learned nothing! Suffer!
No.
I'm just gonna say, 2 of us learned our lesson. Someone did not.
And you lose back.
Damn.
Just to throw the salt on a little thicker. Wow.
That's spicy.
Oh,
Okay, this game.
I
this game
completely
is what
fucking
I
forgot
wanted
about
to
it.
be. I'm not gonna lie, this game is exactly what I wanted it to be. It is ridiculous to the level that is fun.
Yup.
11.
No.
13.
No.
13.
No.
I'll take my lumps.
I'm gonna take my 14 cabbage. Yeah, no.
Well, isn't that interesting?
What do you want from me?
Gargoyle fries?
It's
Fries?
What?
That's what you want from me.
This match is already off to a terrible start, so I'm just gonna do what I do.
And that
And I guess if I run out of a hand, then I guess I run out of a hand.
it would be real funny.
I love that Nathan and I have
Question,
decided
what
to be the trash pan.
What happens if you don't have a card to play as a secret planet?
You can't abduct.
abduct because you don't have a secret planets?
What if you don't abduct anyway?
Well, then it sucks to suck.
Oh, it's abduction. Oh, right. So I have no choice but to invade.
Invade or explore.
Cool.
14?
No.
I thought I'd throw it out there.
Yeah, it's important to check and make sure everybody learned their
Like,
lessons have been learned.
that would also be the sort of skeevy shit I would 100%.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
13?
Yeah. Had to think that. It's another one of those situations where I didn't play it.
10?
No, go away.
Okay.
Turn the player card. Plus 3. 6. Card says good. I shall discard it.
Nice.
Take it this way. So
Keep a nice
I
stuff.
don't even last
Yeah,
ever.
Fine choice.
Like cards.
You do like cards.
He is also history's greatest monster, so.
Good help. Let's see. I'm gonna throw these out. Gonna get rid of them. And get rid of this other. It can't be busted. Nathan will guess it.
Yes. This is perfect.
14s are untrustworthy ever. I don't know, we just picked a number. It's just like, no, this number
Pick the
is
number. It's just like, nope, fuck that.
untrustworthy forever.
It's paid off every time.
I know, because someone will inevitably forget.
Yeah, this time it's fucking.
You're doing great, buddy.
For its worth, I almost put it out again and went, wait, no. I should pick another one.
Very good choice.
And then I did.
That brings my hand back up to 4 again. Eight.
You did?
You're welcome.
10.
10 cows?
10 counts.
Sounds good.
7.
Right, 3 cows for exploring.
Oh yeah, you did get 3 cows for exploring.
Yeah. Why do you keep forgetting?
I also.
I'm like chronically forgetting.
It is important to get those cows.
Yeah.
Every
Okay.
cow matters.
Do you have an 11?
No.
Do you have a 16?
No.
Do you have a 15?
I do not.
Shit.
Yeah, that's best. Still do you have a 14?
I do not.
Do you have a 16?
Nice.
There are only 2 things that can be added to now, so.
Yep.
Well, I took the 10.
Yeah, but I get the 13 up front. You took a 13. And I was like, oh. Wow.
No, I took 2 10s.
Yeah, he's taken 2 10s. He tried invading once, lost.
Oh,
lost
well, I
3,
think we
and then
asked you
took
about
10
the
twice.
slower crap too. In fact, I know I did because I asked you again.
Yes, you asked for an 11 and a 13.
Yeah. So there could have been 12.
What's possible?
Yeah, I don't have a multi-track mind to keep track of all of this.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot all the fucking numbers I asked you guys. It's already gone.
Is there? Yeah, it's good.
Well,
Too much. You have 1 guess left.
I do. I'm trying to decide where I need to look. Nobody's taking your card, so I don't need to worry about asking you for a 14.
What do you mean nobody's taking my card? He took my freaking card.
Not you, that you. But you did raise a good point. Do you have a 14?
Fuck off.
What?
Half the time it works every time.
I don't.
Also, that's all.
He's
over
signing it.
14.
He's signing it. I don't believe it. Okay, well, yeah, you have every right to be pissed.
15.
There are so many cows.
Interesting.
I see the strat he's going for. It's just, I don't care. I want cows.
Take everything, the bonus points, max cards.
Yeah. You can't fault the logic.
Do you want to get a garbage from PJ?
well, see, that's where I'm concerned with.
Or do you, want to draw a card for yourself?
That's where I'm at.
It's a good question.
Because that doesn't get me immediate points, it gets me later points. It gets me more cows for free. And
Cows are good.
and I'm guaranteed not to lose cows. So that's not bad. 15?
Sure, take it home. Shit.
Yay!
There we go.
Let's see if you can get his own. It'd be real funny if you could. Just out of nowhere.
it for 5 points. Okay, I'm kind of eyeballing Phil's hand more. Let's see if I can- One question. Seems like a problem for future man.
Probably.
Graydon, 12.
No, sir.
9.
No, sir.
Alright,
I'm gonna need you to fuck off now.
carry on, sir.
You have one guess left.
No, I guess twice.
He went 2 on me and 1 for you.
Oh,
Don't reward him for taking your points.
he already got rewarded for
10
taking.
plus 1.
Don't double reward him for taking your points.
Why not? Everybody else is torpedoing me.
In fairness,
And
you're
yet
just getting the
still kicking
cleanup
our
guesses.
asses.
Except I'm really not.
You're kicking everybody's ass except for Vince.
8
No
plus
way.
2 is 10.
I'm gonna take 9 because you're best 9. He's also gonna take over. So I'll take 9. I'm good with it.
Boom, over here. I'll take my 3 counts. And I'll not grab my own card.
Good choice, good choice.
I feel like you could afford to draw your own card.
Okay.
Is it a 13?
No.
Is it a 15?
No.
Is it an 11?
No.
Right.
Yes. Is it a 10?
No.
Is it an 8?
No.
Okay. 15. Is it an 11?
It's been so long he has to check.
I know.
No.
I had to be sure he was hooked.
Well, you're going to lose 3, so it wasn't his.
I understand that there's a cost to invading. It's what we call necessary expenses.
You're goddamn right.
And I like our alliance, but I have to occasionally throw a guess over here because otherwise, it looks bad.
Let's take 5. You're up, Phil.
You took 5?
I'll take 10 plus 1. Pressing the button on. Take a card.
You.
Not dead last.
That's right, you're not dead last.
Once.
Brightness now dead last.
Interesting.
Discard a 13.
There are 3 cards.
Hmm.
Can I pick up the discard? 11, 12, 13, 14.
No.
Can I pick up the discard?
No.
Is this like rummy?
No.
Let's see what will happen. I'm going to discard the 2 cards I just picked.
Oh boy.
The hell was it?
11 and 16.
I'm just going to explore in the game.
Hey.
Okay.
Take your 3 points.
Oh yeah, I also got 3 points. I need to remember.
61.
The one for you.
Oh man.
I did not
Maybe.
get a single fucking 11 this game, otherwise I would have had a double short straight. I am so pissed.
What did you get though?
Oh, 13 doesn't give me shit.
35. From, not total, from those cards.
How?
No,
sorry.
15.
Miscounted.
Yeah, I only get 15 because you need at least 3 small planets. Even
Yeah.
though I've got 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10.
So yeah, 15 for that. So 58. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you got, Phil?
I have 41 plus 25.
66. Let's see. I have 21. I've got straight, which will put me at 41.
How the fuck did I come in second on that?
Hey, look, Phil won a game.
I guarded pretty hard.
He did.
You guarded super hard. I didn't. I had that. I was carrying the 8, 9, and the 10 the entire time. I drew into another 8, and I was fishing for fucking 11 that never showed up.
I got, I think 9 through 13 immediately. And then the first time that I drew, I got an 8.
Yeah, I was fishing for an 11 the entire time to try and get a straight, so all I had to throw out were my big cards, and the last one that I threw was an 8, and that's why I went 5 to try and...
so much.
It's just like, well, fuck.
Yeah,
It would be any...
kind of danced all around
that
it.
was
And
kind
I'm
of
like,
my
okay,
fault. Like,
neat.
so, he's got a fucking 8. He just doesn't want to tell us he's got a fucking 8. Fuck, the game's going to end immediately.
I was hoping
was-
to see
I
an
was
8
trying to
so that
get-
I could
I was
pick
trying
up
to
the
get straight.
straights. That's what I was fishing for.
Yeah.
Where the fuck were all the 11s? Besides the 2 in the discard. Where were the other
I
3?
had 1.
Yeah.
As I say, I've been
3
one of
here,
those
and then 2.
Oh, so I just didn't know you all were holding on
Yeah,
to
no,
it.
we just had them in our...
Oh, that's wonderful.
No one.
Otherwise,
Exercise your prize. Congratulations, Phil. You get fitness.
that's awesome. I was holding on to onto those 3 smalls, hoping for a straight that was never going to fucking show up.
It's
Got
still
out.
15 points.
Yeah, it's still 15. That's
Yep.
not a bad.
As I say, generally, if you can get both bonuses, you're in a very strong position. Like, if I had gotten my 8, my straight on the low end, I would have tied Phil first.
Well, and knocking out all of the 14s pretty damn early on this one.
I completely forgot about that meme. Otherwise, I would have played fucking 13.
Yeah, I
And
like.
knocking them all out eliminates the higher level straights. Like you just can't get them.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it limits things even more. And if you don't start with an 11, apparently.
Yeah, I did not. I didn't start with an 11. I was. Yeah.
Raven, you took the 15, yeah.
Yeah.
I started with the 11, 2 12s, 13, 15. And I'm like, well, it makes all the sense in the world to play the 15. Because if it gets taken, I'm still good on my straight.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Oh, now stretch. Hydrate and stretch.
I like stretchies. Yeah, you gotta stay limber.
Good limber.
That's some good stretchy.
I didn't even have to climb on the table today.
Camera was a good boy on the first try.
I know. Felt good. Although we did have to focus.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a perpetual thing. It
Yeah.
resets the focus every time.
It's alright.
It resets the focus every time.
Yeah.
Why?
Somebody decided to program it to do that. They weren't
Or-
good people.
There's gotta be a setting in there where you turn off the focus reset or turn off the autofocus.
If there were, I would have found it by now.
Here we go.
I have been through that camera a lot.
It has a gorgeous camera though. It's got some.
Quality on it is so good. Like, I can just tweak it in OBS, and it looks basically like what's on the table.
Yeah.
So
I'm very happy with the investment in that.
Yep.
Also, I figured out the tool I actually need for the vlog next year.
what's that?
It's called a gimbal.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what that was called. They're not cheap.
No,
Yeah, that's right.
but they do fun stuff.
Well, and they'll stabilize the camera when the road is shit. Because the gimbal is designed specifically for, like, motion. So it should allow me to keep the camera more
So you hold on
Is it
to it.
specialized for up and down motion though?
Yes.
Yeah. They're designed to.
They're designed to be gyroscopically stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep the shot flat unless you're like physically moving the entire rig up and down.
Yeah.
And even if you are, it will still move smoothly.
Yeah.
They're
But
cool.
a good
Extremely-
gimbal is
As long
like
as you have
400
as long as you have the arm from the gimbal out at an angle, yeah, because then it'll stay.
Now, the problem is the good ones are like $400 or $500. So
Yep.
I'll be looking for one on Black Friday to see if they have a good one.
Fair enough.
Because I don't need one immediately, by any stretch of the imagination, but I will want one before Gen Con next year.
How many games we played?
I don't
5?
think that if you
That was 5 rounds because it came back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still very solid.
Yeah.
We got a lot of games of this.
Oh yeah. And that does everything that it says it's going to do.
Mm.
It's a good time. It's ridiculous. It's guessing. There's some strategy and push your luck and bluffing all the way.
It's in the category of games that I would consider a good warm-up game or
Oh,
a good
yes.
cool-down game. Something
Yeah.
where you're starting the evening or ending the evening with something silly to get people kind of
going
or to
or
wind
finish it off.
If it was like twice as big and you could get like 6 people doing this would make a great
Hard drinking
Oh
game
my
or
gosh,
party
yes.
game.
yeah, like just while you're pre-gaming alcohol, getting ready for everything to properly kick off, like this would get insane.
Speaking of
I'm
pre-game,
also
kids,
really glad we implemented our house rule because it actually did
Oh yeah, that's
change things a bunch.
speaking of pre-games and kickoffs, go Hawks on Saturday. The Cy-Hawk game.
I don't have a dog in that fight. I'm pretty sure
Black
It's
and
all you,
gold.
man.
Yeah, black and gold until I'm dead and cold.
the
Cool. You and Shane can fight it out.
He's a Clones fan.
it has been.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's not new.
See,
Seems to me.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, I have to check the score, but I'm pretty sure the rivalry I'm concerned in has already been played and won.
Who's that?
Cornell.
Yeah, but in fairness, as a Cornellian, claiming victory over the Cornell football team is like clubbing a babysitter.
It's still fun and worth it.
Look, I'm not going to dispute that, but Cornell has never been known for its football team.
It really is not.
I have to. I can't lie. Like there was one of my favorite plays from college football. Actually, was at the Cornell game. Like it was a JV game, so you're just having fun playing. And I shit you not, they ran a triple option, which is a terrible choice.
I don't think they were. Fucking LSU.
I'm so concerned.
I
I think these were good for keeping track of boards.
Yeah,
It just made it.
I mean, it's kind of hard because the orientation gets all squiggly between everything, just how
Dude,
everything's set up.
I love
That's
the
a
art
great
on the
thing.
back of these.
Yeah,
too.
but I think this was an elegant solution. I'm glad that I remembered to go break those up today.
Yes.
Because we will be using those moving forward I think, for games like this. Because that helps you keep track of who's got what.
Y'all,
And I'm always looking for ways to make the viewing experience better.
Yep.
Especially now that I can't really blame the hardware for most of it.
yeah, you kind of fixed by far the biggest problems. It's all about fixing all of the minor.
Yeah, now we're just squeezing the last like 10% out.
Y'all,
Which will take 90% of the effort.
but god damn it, will it be worth it by the end there?
I don't know. I'm already pretty happy with where we're at with this. Yes, there's more that could be done with sound, obviously, but I don't know.
Having at one point made contact with a microphone, I can't blame you.
Yeah. How are they doing for getting blown out with loud people?
Actually, it's been fine. I don't think there's been a single blowout since Death Sight, and I worked on hammering this out.
Props to Death Side for helping us out on that.
Yeah.
Look,
And
I
for
will
the
admit
outside
I don't know
before
a mixer
yelling.
from a hole in the ground.
Yeah, and for Ben for yelling in the mics.
Yeah, that helped a lot. Having a Ben to stress test the mic for blowouts in Discord helped a lot. I know Death Sight's already out for the evening, but thank you again. There's
Yeah.
a reason you got thanked in the monthly Needful video because our sound in here is way better. Like, it's not as clear as Phil's sound is, but it's not going to be because we're not filming it in his basement.
Yeah.
And this space is not designed.
No,
It's not
it
designed
is
as a
not
soundstage.
designed as a soundstage. It does a good impression, but a
Yeah.
soundstage it is
So that's a surprising impression.
Yeah.
like the echo that you get out of it is much less than I would have expected given the high settings.
And honestly, I think the biggest holdback on your mic work and your volume and echo and all that is your mic is what, 3 foot away.
Yeah, and it kind of has to be.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
But it
anything
is-
against that. That is the major setback, and we're not playing with full like high-end shotgun mics with the
No.
Frufura
Where it's
diffusers.
where it captures it strictly in a cone right in front of it.
Yeah, it can be made. These can be made to do that, but given that the setup I've got is for condenser mics to cover sides of the table,
Yeah.
I think I'm happy with what we've got until we're at the point where I can spend 4 figures on microphones.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of where we're at.
Those are expensive microphones.
Yeah, but Rhodes are worth it. They're kind of the go-to brand.
Even their low ends are worth it
Like, it's either Rode or Shure. Those are your 2 choices.
if you're gonna get good.
These are neither of those brands, but they are a major step up from what we had. And having the wireless capability has been super helpful because it has cut down on a bunch of the stuff we have to run.
No, there's not as near as much cabling there.
Yeah,
it's-
because we have
I
wireless
can't see it, but
mics.
it's real compact.
Yeah, I should just grab the camera off of there and pan through and grab a really short video because I've been meaning to do that for the videographer who started me down this path.
It's probably a good idea. Heck, even your phone camera showing off what you got. would
Yeah,
be a
that would be
good
easier. But phone camera and the XC10 night and day difference in terms of quality.
Boy, who are we gonna find a raid?
We're not.
We're not.
Oh, we're
because,
not?
No rates on those.
It's too hard for, since we have talking that we do generally after the game night. I can't split my attention between that and who we're rating. It's not fair to the people we're rating. So,
These kind of turn into mini Meeples meetings after streaming.
because that's basically the only time I can get people together to acknowledge everything, even if I tag some of them in the admin chat.
It is genuinely 50-50 who then responds within a day with half of us.
Yeah, my bedtime's in about 40 minutes.
Good for you.
Hey, my
I'll be getting
bedtime was
home
a while
in
ago.
that plus
Well,
another
you bet, Tribs. Thank you for coming and watching. Thank all of you for coming and watching. Like,
Yes.
I hope y'all had fun with this. I hope
the
you
cosmic
enjoyed our little
calculators.
house.
This was everything I hoped it would be, and then just a little extra because ridiculousness.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here.
14
But
is
thank
gonna
y'all
do
for
it to
coming to
us.
hang out. Y'all have a fantastic night, and I'll plan to see you on Monday.
Have a good night, everybody.